Hello. Welcome. It is Sunday afternoon chill stream. We're back. We're playing some Autonauts. Petey, what is this game? What is this game? I never heard of it. Why are we playing it? Listen, Autonauts is a game we tried out on Wednesday. It's kind of like one of these survival games like Factorio or Satisfactory or something. Maybe, I don't know, what is the one with on the moon? Astroneer. But if those games were very much more explicitly about programming and kind of more laid back, to be honest. This is a game where we are on a world, we need to collect wood and craft tools and stuff, but the way that we do that is by programming a bunch of little robots. And so we assemble this multi-agent system of a bunch of robots and get them to do our little survival tasks for us. I'm really into it. I basically haven't been able to stop thinking about this game since we played it. So I thought we'd come back. My expectation for this game is I'll burn myself out on it. Because I'll get really, really interested, get super into it, and then just burn out on it. That's what happens to me a lot of the time with these games. So let's do it, though. That's not a bad thing. That's just the way that I experience these games. I also wanted to start over. So we made some progress on Wednesday in a world, but I kind of didn't know what I was doing at the beginning, and there are a lot of things that I would want to do differently. So we're gonna start over. And that way also we'll be working from a clean slate. It'll be so nice. So the first and most important thing is we got to decide where we want to go. I don't know if it... Should we... Okay, so we want to be somewhere with... We know that we want to be somewhere with like a good mix of stuff. I guess? Does it matter? We can be anywhere that we want on this cool map. Let's be... That's kind of interesting, that light brown area. Let's do that. Let's be... look at me. I'm already of two minds about this. Let's be here. Calibrating? Perfect. Oh, I forgot to name the planet. Whatever. Game progress is automatically saved every 10 minutes when you see this icon. Cool. Approaching planet, says the sun. Don't know why the sun is saying that for us, but that's fine. Here we are on planet 533-011-499, Coloxlo. Alright, so this is me. Welcome, I am Auto Zero, here to prepare you for your life as an Autonaut. Explore, collect resources. So we're gonna skip the tutorial stuff. We're gonna do the tutorial missions, but we're gonna skip the tutorial messages. So yeah, let's end tutorial. Perfect. We know how to do this. We're savvy. Uh-oh, I'm already lost. What do I do now? My first forestry. We need to chop down a tree, dig some soil, and plant the tree seeds. And that's precisely what we're gonna do. So, before we can make chop down a tree, though, we need something to chop it down with. So let's make a crude workbench, which will take 2 logs and 2 sticks. No. Yes. Here's some logs. So let's put a crude workbench down. So here's what I'm thinking. Our little society is going to have 3 workbenches, 1 for each type of tool that we make a lot. We'll start with 1 now, but ultimately that's what we want to do. So we put the log right there. Let's start building this bad boy. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have like a little hub for each kind of tool. And if robots need to fill up on that kind of tool, they'll all go to the same one. So all robots who need an axe will get an axe from the axe station. All robots who need a shovel will get shovels from the shovel station. And then we'll have 1 robot who's maintaining the stations. That's the dream. We'll see how it actually goes in practice. Okay, let's set this to make an axe. That's going to need a rock and a stick. There's a rock down there. Oh, it's nice. This is nice starting out in a fresh new world. There's a little bit of stone up here, so maybe we'll make a little quarry first. I mean, after we do this forestry quest. So what? So they want me to chop down 3 trees, dig 3 soil, and plant 3 trees. So let's just chop down those 3 trees right away. There are other mistakes we made too last time. I mean, mostly it was just like not really knowing what I was doing. Let's put down the axe here. Out of interest, how do I switch the item in my hand again? Is it Q? Yes, okay. And I need another rock. Let's go grab one. I have big dreams for this world. So here's our shovel. Bam. They want me to dig 3 holes and plant 3 trees. I can do that. Nope, not like that though. Let's dig a hole there. We'll just dig these kind of at random. Ultimately, we're gonna pick out a good spot for like a tree farm. But for now, we can behave kind of at random. I think we'll be fine. So bam, we got our little holes. We're gonna drop some acorns in them, and thereby complete this quest. And really, we don't care about these trees. All that we want is to unlock the next quest lines. And that should do it. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, here's your first forestry commemorative slab. Bam, done. And we got a party hat, a chopping block. Right. Okay. Now we can get started in actually doing the things that we want to do. Out of interest, how do I make a robot thingy? That's really, we need 3 tables and a robot to build stuff on the tables. So let's go blueprint, table. How do we want to do this? I guess we should space them out like 1 apart, and we'll put 1 here and 1 there. Perfect. All right, get to work moving these things. We also need to make a robot crafting station. So my other idea is we're gonna program all of the robots so that when they get to low power, so last time we were playing, one thing that will happen with robots is they'll get low on power and we have to go wind them. But robots can wind other robots, and so what we did last time was made a robot whose job it was, or a couple of robots whose job it was to go around and wind any robots who were in need of winding. However, I think the more efficient thing to do is going to be to set up our hospital for robots, or Robospital, and have all of the robots report to it whenever they're getting low power. And so that way, when a guy they'll all have something in their kind of main work loop that when they're low on power, they'll go to the Robospital. There'll be a robot who's waiting there to wind people up who are tired. And then we'll have to wind him up by hand. Maybe we can make a pair of doctors that, unless they both went out of power at the same time, they would, be fine. But whatever, it's all good. Okay, so here's the thing. So watch. So let's tune this to be axes and tune this to be picks, okay? And we're gonna get the axe, and we're gonna put it here. And we're gonna get the shovel, and we're gonna put it here. And you know what? Let's make a pick. Why not? Oh, except you know what? I've done that wrong. Because they're coming out the side, right? That's the output. So if you wanted to be very technical, this is how we would do this. Okay, so now I need to build a robot workbench, and we'll build our first robot. And the first robot's job is going to be... Oh, no, we need containers for the components of this, right? Okay. There's a little bit of stuff we got to do here. But the first thing that we want is... I changed my mind. The first thing that we want... Stacks up to 3 crates for bonus storage space. Notice you can't use storage while building it. Or a pallet. I think both of these are going to be crates. I think. Although it's not 100% known to me. We'll put a crate here. And we'll make this sticks crate. And we'll put a crate here. And we'll make this stones crate. It's going to take planks and poles. So we're going to need that axe. Let's cut down some trees. It's going to be so beautiful. I have a vision. And that vision is a perfect robot society, all doing exactly what I say, like society should do in real life, if they had any sense. How much each? 4 each. Okay, a little bit of a pain. And 4 poles. Okay, so that's 4, so that'll build our first one. So we're gonna have to chop down actually kind of a lot of trees here. And so I think for the moment, let's ignore the plans, because we're just gonna passively do them. We're gonna be all about... Oh, you know what? I didn't need to do that in 4 trips, did I? I'm a little bit dumb. That's okay. Oh, Lord, I am a little bit dumb. What a hard life I have. Let's cut these into poles. Okay, so check it out. that should make our first crate. And let's, let's just put a stick in there. So that we'll remember this is the stick crate. Boom. Now there's a stick in the crate. Perfect. We also need to cut down, I guess, 3 more trees, right? At some point we'll have to go through and dig up all these stumps, too. Oh, the nice chilled out music. I love... Oh, look. Oh, there's bees in this game? Oh, yes. Oh, I didn't know there were bees in this game. That's awesome. Very good. Wow. We gotta start an apiary. Alright. Check this out. I have the big master plan. We're going to set down the axe here, and we're going to pick up all the ingredients we need for this box. Oh, my axe broke. That's actually kind of perfect timing. 3, 4. Oh, I see. I can only switch out 1 at a time. Okay, that's fine. I thought I could switch the whole stack to my backpack. That's okay. Wow, look at the bees. This is fantastic. This is huge. Game changer. All right. So check it out. So now we're gonna get a rock. And can I stack some rocks? I'll just grab a handful. Yeah, that's perfect. Grab like 5 rocks. Put 5 rocks in here. And let's also just grab some sticks as well. And that way we'll just have some supplies in here. And then we're going to build a robot workbench, and we're going to build our first robot. And first robot's job is going to be, if these things are empty, build the tool that goes in them. And using the materials from here. I think we can do it. I think that works. Let's do... So there's like 5 in here and 4 in here. That's fine. Let's just actually fill out this area a little more. Because after this, the next thing we'll do, I think... Wow, there's lots of bees here. Oh, this is fantastic. The next thing was we'll build a little quarry here. And we'll build some robots looking over that. And we won't bother setting up the Robospital yet. But the Robospital, I think before we set up our forestry, we'll set up our Robospital. Okay, so now we need... Oh, I'm actually pretty pumped. Bot assembly unit. Alright, how big is this? This is 4, which is terrible because everything else is in my 3s. Hey! Daz. What's up? I'm playing some Autonauts today. We're playing some programming games. Alright, gotta chop down some trees. Although, it will be a programming game soon. Right now we have to do everything by hand. But ultimately, we'll have a team of swarthy robots. They're not swarthy. We'll have a team of robots to help us. A team of poorly programmed, probably. Insofar as they will be programmed by me. I gotta eat now, but I'll stay on the stream. Okay, sounds good. Cool. If you also need to eat in peace, understandable as well. But good to have you. I won't feel offended if I don't hear from you while you're eating. Okay, what do we need here? We need some planks. All right. Oh, I lost my axe though, right? So I gotta make a new axe. But fortunately, look, we got all the materials right here. This is a good idea. These 3 workbench situation, I think, is going to be perfect. All right, we got to chop down... We need 3 planks? 2 trees. Boy, we are definitely deforesting this area, though. It must be said. That's okay, because we're going to dig up all these stumps. We're gonna make a little, like, lumberyard here. Wow, what do you do with the bees? One of the problems that I have with this game is you're supposed to be able to mouse over stuff and see what it does. But it doesn't seem to work. At least not for me. Oh, wait, no, I still need this, right? We gotta chop this up into planks? Maybe I should build a pallet for planks, too. No, we're not gonna do that yet. I have to stay focused. That's the real risk of me playing these games, is that I lose my mind and, like, keep going off into another tangent and another tangent and another tangent and never get anything done. Let's turn up the music a little bit. No. Give me these. Put them in this. Okay, we're gonna make our first robot. And he's gonna be the lord of the tools. How do I make a bot? He needs a log, 3 planks, a pole, just 1 pole, and a tree seed. Okay, tree seed's easy. We have a plank. Oh, we gotta go pick up the axe. Maybe we should be planting more trees here. That's fine. We'll build Stumpatron, who will come through and clear up all these stumps. So wait, what did I need? Oh, he needs a log. That's fine. We'll cut this into planks. Go dump off the planks. Now we have enough planks. We just need 1 pole, which is kind of an awkward number of poles because we make 4 at a time, but that's okay. Are you cutting this down? We'll pick up our log as well. Okay, so if I set the axe down here... No, I need the axe, sorry, for 1 more second. Gotta make some... Mercy. Gotta make some poles. I don't think that this game... I said it when we were playing it earlier this week. I don't think this game really benefits from a day-night cycle. But whatever. Maybe there's some reason that it's really important for it to have that. I have not witnessed it yet. Okay, so... Oh, wait. So now is where I wanted to switch... No? I can't switch? Okay, fine. We'll do 2 trips. Let's also put this down here. And we'll leave that to our first robot who will need an axe. Alright. We should designate where the robot hospital will be. Let's say this whole area where the robots are born is also the robot hospital. Your first bot, you're ready to start automating. Okay, first robot, you have an important job. And that is to be programmed by me. Okay, here we go. So I have to record, and the robot will do the things that I do. So robot, grab a stick. Grab a stick. Put it here. Grab a rock. Put it here. That's all I want you to do for now. Okay, so can I... Don't need to wait. I don't need this move. What I do need, though, is a... Can I copy-paste stuff? Drop everything to me. That's what I really want to do. Copy script image to clipboard for sharing. But how do I paste? I guess I gotta show him how to do everything. Okay, let's put this in an if statement. Not a repeat, an if. So we'll say, if, this space is empty, if, no, not crude workbench 2 is empty, if, is not full. I don't want him to make a million things. I just want him to make one thing. Does this count as empty if there's... I see. So we have to do this a little bit differently. That's fine. We're going to build some crates for the tools. Not a big deal. A little bit of an annoyance. But just we can't quite program the way that I want to otherwise. Actually, how do I delete this? Alright, so we're going to put a crate here, a crate here, a crate here. And we'll say if this crate is empty, then you should do something. Okay, so let's take an axe. Oh, I can't obviously put it in a crate that doesn't exist yet. That makes sense. 4 planks and 4 poles. Let's go deforest a little bit more. And can I pick up this pole as well? Cool. So my goal here is going to be to not make 3 robots to do this, but to make 1 robot who does it. And I think just since I can't, like, type his programming directly, it's going to be a little bit tricky, because I'm going to have to show him how to do it. Where'd I put that axe? I do need this. Let's get this bad boy. And cut up this log. Okay, so you need... We're going to cut down a lot of trees. So each of these basically need to cut down 3 trees per crate, right? So let's actually just do that now. Just deforest a little bit. Maybe I should be planting some new seeds, so I'm not walking this long way every time. Probably would be wise. But when was the last time we did something wise on this channel? Okay. Pick up these 3 planks, please. That'll do. Drop them off here. There's a rooster somewhere around here, evidently. Oh, it's a bit of a pain. A bit of a bother that I can't just stack them up, but that's okay. We're doing a lot of work by hand by now, but eventually, I swear, as God is my witness, we'll have this robot doing our job for us. It'll be beautiful. Alright, let's get Chippy Choppy in here. And this one also needs to be chopped. And then we'll need to cut down 3 more trees to get the poles that we need. But then we should be set. Oh, it's nice. I find this game very relaxing, actually. Although I get stressed out when my ingenious plans don't work. But the rest of the time, pretty good. Okay, cut these into poles. I believe that this can work. I have a grand dream of robots doing stuff. We're just not there yet. It's just gonna take a little while to get set up. Oh, my axe broke? Well, fortunately, I got another one right here. Someday, I'll have this guy making all the axes for me, and it'll be great. Sure, put a plank there. I didn't mean to be carrying that, but that's okay. Okay. Swap away. Pick up these 3 planks. Is that how many I need? Oh, I only needed 2? That's okay. We'll leave the last plank over here. And that way it'll be handy for the next thing we're building. Just put it there. That's fine. Alright, now we gotta go pick up a lot of poles. A lot of poles. Great. Oh, it's already coming together. So when we were playing this on Wednesday, we set up a robot lumberyard, and once it was like actually working, it was very satisfying to see all the robots doing their jobs in harmony. Cutting down the woods and replanting it repeatedly. Okay, we're almost done here. So his job is going to be surrounded by a series of if statements. He's going to look at each of these boxes, and if there's no tool in it, or maybe if it's full, I haven't decided yet. We'll say if it's empty, he's going to go to this box and this box, build whatever tool is needed, and put it in the box. And that way, we'll always have one, of each tool on hand. And we won't have to do it. There'll just be a robot doing all that work for us. It should be awesome. Okay. Now we're ready to show him how it's done. And there's 3 good of each of these ingredients. And this robot also needs a name. Okay, this is the robot who's in charge of making tools. That's why his name is Hanson. Great. Hanson, I need you to pay attention. First thing, go get a stick. Go get, and put it in here. Nope. And put it in here. We gotta take out, oh boy, all this crap we don't need. No, 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 no. Take stick, move to crude workbench 1. To add to crude workbench 2. Great. Then take a rock. Also put it here. Then take the axe and put it in the box. And that's it. That's the first thing you have to do. And I'm going to put all of this in an if statement. Oh, I have to drag the things in? Oh boy. Do I have to do this by hand for real? Can't I stretch this or something? No? Okay, that's fine. Take stick, move to crude workbench, add it to crude workbench. Do I need the moves? I kind of don't think that I do. Take from stone storage, add to crude workbench 2. Find the nearest axe in just that space. That's perfect. Pick up the crude axe. Maybe I do have to move. We'll see. We'll see if he panics and doesn't know how to do this. And we'll say if... I don't know. If, oh, let's see if he'll just do this. So we'll say... if blank is empty, and the blank is going to be this box. So if this box is empty, do these steps. Let's see if he will do them. Okay, so I'm going to take this from the box. What's the problem? Hanson! Crude axe storage 1 is empty, is it not? Maybe he does need instructions to move. Do we have to do that whole pantomime for him all over again? Can I drop just like a move command in here? Okay, how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see if this will work. Record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And can I edit these? I actually can't. So no, we do have to go through the whole thing again. Oh boy. Alright. Stop. Delete all this. What a nightmare. I wish I could just type the instructions instead of having to show him. But I guess that's the way it goes. Okay. And there's definitely not just like a do some typing button? No? Okay. Then we need another stick and another rock so that we can properly show him how all 3 tools are made. Okay, noted. Don't throw out any commands until he's done the whole thing, and then we can remove the extra stuff. Cool. Okay, Hanson, I need you to pay attention, bud. This is going to be important. Okay, Hanson. Pick up a stick. Put it in here. Pick up a rock. Put it in here. Pick up an axe. Put it in the axe box. Now... and you know what? Move to stick storage. Shoot. I'm effing it up. Move to stick storage and then get the thing. Great. I just wanted the move to stick storage command. Okay, so he moves to stick storage, he takes the stick. He moves to the crude workbench, he adds to the crude workbench. He moves to stone storage, he takes the stone. He moves to the crude workbench, he does the crude workbench. He finds the nearest axe on the space, he moves to it, he picks it up. He moves to crude axe storage 1, he adds it, and then he's done. And that's it. That's all that we need from him. That's the loop. Oh, we have to put another repeat around this whole thing, right? Because we have to tell him to repeat this until he's dead. Look at all these instructions. This is only 1/3 of it, by the way. And then I'm going to put a repeat forever around everything. Great. So now, if I stop, why can't I tell Hanson to go? His brain is too small. Uh-oh. Hanson's brain is not big enough for all these instructions. This is something I had not expected. If I don't tell him to move... Shoot, we just tried this though, right? This is a little bit of a nightmare. Okay, so Hanson can't do this because his brain is too small. Yikes. So instead... Oh, okay, so we can't really have the dream of the robot hospital because robots don't have enough memory. Oh, wow, they don't have enough memory to know to go to the robot hospital. Okay. So what? So I can't tell him to make a tool? I can't tell him to make a tool and put it in the box, I guess. How am I going to do this? Let's see. I might have to be in charge of making tools. I didn't want it to be this way. Okay, Hanson, you're off tool duty. Thanks for your attempt. You really let us down. Don't know what to say. So what I would need 3 robots, 1 for each of these loops. And I also just don't know how I would do it. I guess I could have Hanson putting these things here. I can make this work. I have an idea. But we need another robot to be moving these tools. Wow. Hanson, this isn't the most important thing. We're gonna build the supply chain later, I think. How am I gonna do this? Alright, he has 12 kilobytes of memory, which is not very much. Hanson? Take a stick. Can you swap? Put both of these things here. Don't do the weights. We don't need weight. We don't need weight. Pick up this and put it here. So the question is, even that's too much for him. So how in the world am I ever supposed to make an assembly line? You know how we have to do it. We have to make all these things closer together so we don't have these move commands. We can free up a little space. Oh boy. Okay, yep, I get it. I know what we gotta do. Oh my. My word, this is gonna be tough. Okay. So what we need to do is make sure that Hanson is touching all of the tools that he needs to do his job. And that he can move as little as possible. So we will tell him to go to a specific coordinate. That's gonna work. How do I tear this up out of the ground? Okay, so he'll go to the middle here so that he can access both of these boxes, right? Each of these workbenches will be a workbench that is also... It can work. Right next to the crate. Right, so he'll stand in here in the middle. So he'll stand 1 place, 2 place for each of these. Maybe I didn't have to pick these up. Maybe this could have worked. Oh, Hanson's in the way? It's kind of a pain in the butt. Hanson, get out of the way. I don't want to program you right now. I need to think up my ingenious plan. We will need 3 robots for this, but that might be unavoidable. Okay, so, Hanson, record. Forget everything that I told you before. There are no sticks. Hanson, I'll be right back. Empty your brain. We're just gonna make Hanson the robot who makes axes to start. That's gonna be his first job. All these robots are gonna be piled on top of each other, potentially. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. So, I'm back. Hello. Don't worry, I've been stuck trying to figure out how to do this in the fewest instructions possible because my robot has only very limited memory. Okay, so, Hanson, the robot. First thing you gotta do, go stand here. Pick up stick. Go stand... Oh, is this still not gonna work? No, don't do this. Oh, Hanson, you're killing me. So wait, can I only access the box from this one here? But I'm going to do some homework? Okay, cool. Oh, what kind of homework are you working on? I can't tell you how glad I am that I don't have to do homework in my life anymore. Although I've kind of made this game homework. Math. Oh, okay, cool. I've kind of managed to play a game that is sort of homework. So wait, so Hanson has to be on the stick table. Oh, okay. If there were no boxes here, is there a way to do this without the boxes? Studying for a test. Oh man. Good luck on the test. That's kind of a bad time. Let's see. Okay. So Hanson has to be standing here. He can't just be standing here and access this box. You have to be standing on the thing. Hanson, you're killing me. Okay. I like how many axes, like if we had just made all the axes that we need and just built up a bunch of them, we would be done by now. But that's not the point. We're building a perfect robot society. Okay, Hanson, go to the sticks. Pick up sticks. I don't want you to move to... Oh my god, put the stick back in. Oh boy. Hanson, pay attention. We're gonna do this. We're gonna figure out how to make this work. I believe. Okay. For real. Hanson, pick up stick. Axe. Pick up rock. That's all you're gonna do. But you're not gonna do this whole engage nonsense. We're gonna wrap this in a repeat. Repeat this. And I can't say until this is not full. Can I say until the space is empty? Until hand's not full. Until here. Oh, because I can do a whistle and he'll respond to it. What if we did... Let's try until this is full. And see if having an item here counts as being full. Potentially that will work. So he's going to take the stick. He's going to get the stone. And you are going to repeat that forever. Oh my goodness. So many wonderful offers for me to become famous. Let me just do that. And that. And ban these people real quick. Great. Fantastic. And by people, I mean robots. Can I just drag this whole repeat into here? Okay, repeat forever. Great. Now, the question is, please stop making that noise. If I took this item, would he now work? Oh, there's no stick for him to take. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me get you a stick, Hanson. And you'll need a stone as well, eh? Okay, Hanson, pause for a moment. I'm just gonna set you up with a stick. And a stone. Where's there stone around here? That's a stump. Oh boy, it's all coming off the rails already. I've made like 5 axes trying to teach him how to make an axe. Oh boy. We'll do it though. We're gonna get it. And then we'll know how to do this moving forward. Okay, Hanson, unpause. There he goes. The question is, will he stop? If I put another stick there, does he recognize this is full? That's what we need to know. He seems to. And the way we would confirm that is by making yet another axe, if you can believe it. Let's go see if we can find some more rocks up here. Here in the chill nighttime. It's kind of nice. Oh, there's all this flora that we didn't see before when I played on Wednesday. We just kind of stuck to the same little area. Didn't know about all these little bushes and trees and bees and stuff. It's kind of nice. Oh, some mushrooms? We gotta learn how to make a mushroom farm. I can't believe... I'm just looking for a rock. A loose stone of some kind. Perfect. Alright, and this will be the proof that he's working correctly. Okay, so unfortunately, the robot hospital can never happen. There's not enough room in their memory to tell the robots to go to a hospital when they're low on battery. Okay, yeah. So he'll do it whenever there's a tool missing. Cool. That works. It's a little silly because, my god, look at all the axes we made. That's okay, though. We'll go through axes. Let's put these all here, I guess. Oh, I can only stack 4. Lol. That's okay. So we need more word. My word. Okay. Let's build our little mine. Hanson, great job. You're the king of making axes. I love it. Thanks for that. We could reprogram this so he doesn't know that he's making axes, right? He just knows that he's using the workbench. So, check this out. We can make this the shovel bench. Whoa. Uh-oh. He wants to make shovels now. Oh boy. Let's get him another stick. Let's do it. Let's let him make one more thing. And then, so this is what we'll do. Like, we're building up a whole supply chain, so we'll make a robot who gathers rocks and a robot who gathers sticks, and it'll be beautiful. It's just gonna take us a little while to get there. But, so the thing we want to test is, can Hanson just be effectively reprogrammed to make whatever kind of tool we need? I guess the answer is yes. Cool. And then a pickaxe can go here, I guess. And we'll program this to be for pickaxes, and this will be for axes. Great. And we won't prioritize making another guy like Hanson for axes yet, but let's make one for pickaxes. So we're gonna make another robot. What does it take? A log, a plank, 3 planks, 1 pole, and a seed. Okay, so here's 1 pole. Here comes robot number 2. He's gonna be the robot in charge of pickaxes. I'm really a little disappointed that we couldn't have a single robot doing all of the tools, but that's okay. I guess the point of this game is to make a lot of robots, so it's fine. So here are our 3 planks and our tree seed. Shoot. One, 2, 3. And then we just need the log. Alright, Hanson needs a friend. I think we should bring back one of the names that we had in our last stream. So this robot needs to be first wound up. And we'll put him over here. And his name is going to be Big Julius. Big Julius, don't do anything yet. I need to get you some more sticks and rocks, if you could believe it. Out of interest, can I mine for stone? Oh, good. Takes a little while. This seems like a good job for a robot. Wow. That's it, huh? We'll put a robot on this shortly. There's a stick here. Okay, Big Julius, get ready. Because the pickaxe is going to be the most important one, probably. Okay, Big Julius, follow my lead. I need you to go to stick storage. Put it on the table. Go to rock storage. Put it on the table. That's it. That's all you need to do. You're going to repeat this until this tool station is not empty. And you're going to repeat that forever. And we'll put all these in here. Bam, bam, bam. So he moves to stick storage. He takes the stick. He moves to the crude workbench. Cool. So we'll make a naming convention where that should be it, right? I don't need all that noise. So if I took away 2 pickaxes, he would go try to make another one. Cool. That works. Should we build another one whose job is to do this for shovels? Let's do it. Let's pick up some sticks first, actually. Let's just go stick gathering. Put these sticks in the stick storage. I guess, actually, it would be prudent to set up the mining camp next. Any more rocks around here? Just out of interest. I really can't wait to find out what we do with the bees. Stones? No? Or the mushrooms. Yeah, cultivating mushrooms would also be cool. Alright, there's all this area. Out of interest, yeah, let's not actually worry about it for now. Or I tell a lie. I do want to look. What do I need to do for mining? Stone mined and stone stored. So, we'll pin mining. And then we just need to make 2 robots for mining. Don't kill the tree with the bees in it. What is it? 3 planks and 1 pole? That's not so bad. So basically 3 trees go into every robot. And a little less than that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's fine. Peter, why did you make all these robots that don't do anything? It's a good question. I think bad prioritization. I decided that I wanted to start at the beginning of my supply chain instead of starting at the most useful part. I think is the mistake that I made here. Right, whereas really we should have built out the robots who are doing the resource gathering first, and then built out the further up the supply chain where we make the you know, the robots who make stuff. Okay, so your job is... What is your job? Your job is to mine for stuff. So you're the mining robot, and your name is going to be Poultice. Okay, so Poultice, pay attention. I need you to take a pickaxe and mine. Like this. Nope. Oh boy. This is gonna need a lot of editing. That's all you need to do. So you're going to move to crude pick. Okay. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. So first he finds the nearest crude pick in that space. Perfect. You move to it. You find stone deposits in, and we need to move this area. And can we make this 5x5? Just gonna look for stone deposits right in here, where the stone deposits are. So you're going to do this until... Shoot. You're going to do this until your hands are empty, which means that your tool has broken. Then, you're going to find the nearest crude pick, move to it, and pick it up. And this you're going to do forever. We have Thunderbolt and Lightning. Alright, does this make sense? So, until your hands are empty, do this. Then do this. If you get to the end of the loop, go back to the beginning. Perfect. Why is he stuck? Poultice. Oh, sorry, this should be forever, not until your hands are full. And so now this guy should he probably wants to make a new pick, but there's no rock in here, right? Cool. Let's also put a pick here. That's fine. That's now what? Now he goes and finds another place? Awesome. Now we need another robot who's going to pick up the stone and put it in the box. It's all coming together. Put the stuff in the box. So, oh, and let's start putting the robots into teams, too, before I forget. So, first team is going to be, Team Tools. Team Tools, you're going to be, the red team. That's fine. And we're going to put, Hanson and Big Julius in Team Tools. Why is this not called Team Tools, like I suggested? Then we're going to have Team Quarry. Team Quarry can be orange. That's perfect. And Poultice, you're in Team Quarry. So we'll need another robot to also add to Team Quarry. While he's working, let's just actually pick up these rocks and just put them in manually real quick. Alright. So, what am I doing now? I need to cut down 3 trees. To make our next robot, who's going to be doing the rock gathering. Needs 3 planks, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that axe down. Pick up an acorn. 1, 2, 3. Put the acorn in as well. Alright, then we gotta get the pole and the log, and then we'll be set. No, no, no. No stick. And this will be the last guy on Team Quarry. And the nice thing about this is, we'll be able to have one doctor robot for all of these robots. And you need a name. You're almost out of batteries. Oh, so actually, Poultice, stop for a moment. Stop for a moment. Oh, he's in the middle of something. Can we, You're not actually going to repeat forever. He's going to repeat until the stone storage is full. Let's let him finish this mining that he's doing. So, do I need to put another repeat in here? Until this box is full. And this will repeat forever. Now you're good. Okay. This is Poultice's new friend. He's gonna be the Stone Gatherer. And what will his name be? His name... Okay, he's the other guy working down at the quarry. This is going to be Michelle. Michelle, we got an important job for you. Your job is actually kind of boring. You're gonna pick up this rock, and you're gonna put it in here. And that's it. You're going to repeat that until the box is full. No. Until this box is full, and then you're going to repeat that forever. So you repeat until the box is full in here. So you find the nearest stone. We'll set up that bounding box better. You pick it up, you move to stone storage, you add it to stone storage. These we don't need. This needs to be set. This should be a 5x5. And it's just going to be this little area. And now, you should be ready to go, Michelle. Michelle, I'm putting you on Team Quarry with Poultice. Alright. These robots are waiting to make more tools as they're needed, so now we should be gathering tons and tons of rocks. And if you look at our mining thing, we're making good progress on the stone mined and stone stored. Things that we have pinned. Oh, I could put a rock in here. I don't need this. Okay. Let's pick up some more sticks, too, just while we're doing this. So the challenging thing is... should we make the lumberyard? And it's going to be a whole thing, I think. So let's actually first make a robot who's going to clear out the lumberyard for us. We will reassign this person later. But to start, they're going to have, a lumberyard job. So, I need to cut down 3 trees again. One, 2, 3. Good. This gets chopped up, and then one of these planks, this also gets chopped up, and then one plank gets chopped up, right? So that it will leave poles behind. Alright. And now we should have basically all the stuff. 1, 2, 3. Let's build our next robot. Maybe our next robot should be the robot who winds other robots. Because this guy's using a lot of power. Although he'll stop once this box is full, so that'll be pretty soon. You need a pole and what? A log? Oh, he's already out of power, actually. Build our new robot. Let's go wind Poultice real quick. Yeah, this will be our doctor robot. So let's say record. Oh, we need to wait for somebody to wind though before we can do that. Okay, actually you have a different job. I was wrong. Your job is going to be you're gonna clear out all these stumps for me, okay? Take a shovel. Will this change to look for a stump in an area? That's kind of what I need it to be. Find nearest tree stump. Perfect. Alright, and we're going to clear out our area where we'll build our lumberyard of stumps this way. So, pick up crude spade. We'll put all of this in repeat forever. Pick up root spade. Find nearest tree stump. Move to stump. Use held item spade. And that is going to be... What's the biggest this can be? Let's make this a 10 by 10. I think it can go up to 13 by 13, but 10 by 10 is perfectly adequate. And we'll put that right there. Right there. So the 10 by 10 area that starts from here... Oh, we could make it 11 by 11. Move this bad boy up here. Move it over one? No? Alright, so this whole 11 by 11 area is going to be our forest. Now we'll go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did that get messed up? Oh my god. No, 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 not like this. Oh, I'm messing it all up. Find nearest tree stump in 11 by 11 area. Shift it here. Good. That's the 11 by 11 area. He's already holding a spade. It's fine. We'll say repeat until your hands are full. Perfect. Hey, we did the mining plan. What does that unlock for us? A Mac and a sou'wester hat. Here's your mining commemorative slab. Alright, hop to it. I feel like... Oh. Yeah, pick that bad boy up, though. Okay, so he's gonna go here. He's gonna pick up a shovel, and he's gotta start digging up stumps in this area. Meanwhile, let's make a box for tree seeds, which we should have plenty of, and we'll put this adjacent to this area. We'll put it so it's this whole place, right? So we'll put this up here. Ish. And I'll start manually picking up these acorns and putting them away. And I don't need the shovel right now, so let me put it back here with these other tools. What, you need to be wound? He's almost done there. A lot of our dudes are going to start running out of things to do here, which is fine, TBH. Let's just actually plant some of these tree seeds as well. This will start staging our area to become a lumberyard, just like we always dreamed. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to reprogram him to just go find holes and fill them in instead, once he's done clearing this out. I made a little bit of a mistake planting the trees here, I realize. Let's actually look at our plans and see what we want to do next. And you need a name. Your name is L'Orange. Perfect. L'Orange, you're not on a team yet. You're kind of a do whatever we need bot for the moment. I'll put these sticks away. Aren't you supposed to stop once that's full? Why is Poultice still going? Oh, he'll repeat until his hands are empty. That's fine. So he won't keep working if his tool is broken. Or like he'll pick up a new tool, but he won't start again until... That's fine. That works. That works. let's see. So you've done everything I need you to do here, right? Can I, Larange, instead of finding a tree stump, can I change what you're looking for? No, I can't. Okay. Let me get a spade of my own real quick, and I'll show you how to do this next job. Okay. Larange, watch me. Cool. So you'll find the nearest hole, you'll move to the hole, and then you'll use your item. The only thing is this area needs to be the 11 by 11 where we're going to build our tree farm. Which should be... Oh. Wait, where was it? Uh-oh. Like this? I guess we can make this 13 by 13. Why did I want it to be 11 by 11? Uh-oh, I don't remember. Let's make it 11 by 11. That was the original plan. I just can't remember why that was... Oh, no, it should be 10 by 10. Boom. And then that's the plan. It'll be this 10 by 10 here. That looks fine. Good. So he's gonna fill in these holes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna help out clear this as well. Let's switch our tool real quick. No, 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 no. Stop. Why can't I pick up the shovel? Okay. Fine. I wish we could set up like a little fence or something. Can I build a fence? Or anything like that? No, I can build a lumber mill. That's not really what I want to do, though. That's okay. No worries. He's out of battery. Bit of a pain. Let's go wind this boy. So is he. Oh, let's not wind this guy yet, because we'll teach a robot. Actually, we're gonna make Larange be the... We're gonna promote him to Dr. Larange. And he's gonna wind the robots who are here. Oh, I'm so excited for you to get your degree, Larange. Oh, that should be beautiful. Yeah, you keep working. You keep working. Let's look at our plans that we can do right now. Bam, plans. Lumber is something we could do. So is forestry is the one that we're kind of working on right now. Do I dare to plant the whole forest? I guess I have to, right? Is there any way to avoid doing that by hand? Can I tell a robot to go in a loop and do every area? I might be able to, you know. Let's see if we can get him to do that, actually. Because that would make this easier. He's gonna fill in this hole for us. So we'll need the shovel. Oh, does he do this one too? Cool. Maybe it's not wise to promote Dr. Larange. Maybe we can just, well, we only need one pole for this, right? I believe. He's gonna be a ditch digger, but when he's done digging ditches, he's gonna be a doctor, and we're gonna be so proud of him. Okay, you also need 2 more planks and a log. So there should be enough stuff here. No, I was wrong. Larange. I'm sorry. You don't get to live the cool life of a doctor yet. You have to continue to be... Yeah. Stop. Record. I want you, and this is seriously, truly what I need. Am I holding the spade? I need the spade. Okay, LaRoche, pay attention. I want you to look for a place to use the spade and dig a hole. So instead of find nearest hole, you're going to find nearest soil. And if you could just, I guess, do that. No, stop! Find nearest soil. Oh, I wish I could just keep this area the same. It's okay. Did we make this 10 by 10? I already forgot. I think so. No. It has to be this 10 by 10. Alright, go. And he'll do this until his, Actually, sorry, one more thing. No, you're good. I shouldn't have interrupted him. That was my mistake. LaRoche, go ahead. You're fine. We'll just start you over at the top of your instructions if your spade breaks. And you know what? No. We don't need more rocks right now. That's all fine. This is all going to plan. One, two, three. Oh, I see. I only need 2. But I need a log. So I'll cut down this tree, too. What happened to the planks I was carrying? Why did I put them all down? Ooh, this game, sometimes. Okay, put down the axe. Take out the acorn. Switch hands. 1, 2, 3 planks. I only needed 2. It's fine. I'm sure I'll need another plank later. We'll put it there. Now, this needs the tree seed, and now it just needs a log. Okay. Oh, look at him going. Oh, his thing broke. Okay, we'll go help him out. LaRoche, stop. Go. Oh, wow. He's already responding. He already knows that this guy's gonna take the spade. Ah, kind of cool. That's cool that he anticipated that. Alright, so this robot is going to be our doctor. LaRoche, I promise we'll find a way to promote you to being a doctor later. This doctor is going to be... this is going to be our doctor. He's going to be Dr. Mole. Dr. Mole. So Dr. Mole, I need you to have a very simple job. Which is you're going to be in charge of... So LaRoche is going to end up being the doctor for this area all over here. That's going to be the plan. Record. Watch this. I'm going to this robot and I'm winding him up. That's all you need to do. So find your spot, discharged. And this area should be a 13 by 13, just the biggest area we can do. And I guess we could do it like this, probably, right? So any robots who are, you know, all tuckered out in this area, Dr. Mole will get them. And if you could just repeat that forever. That would be perfect. Sorry, that should be Dr. Mole. And we're gonna make a new team. We're gonna put this, you're gonna be Team Robospital. Even though the Robospital is not a central location, these are like my robo-doctors without borders. Yes. Dr. Mole, Go be in here. So he's looking for things to do. This guy needs to be wound up. And he'll go back to digging all the ditches we need. That poor robot. Sentenced to infinite ditch digging. It's fine. He's fine. He loves it. And what I can be doing is running around and planting trees in these. Should we plant trees in these yet? I guess we should. No. It will make sense to make a robot who plants the trees. Of course. Look at how we've just despoiled this area. I guess that's always the way it goes with these games, but feels a little bad. Feels a little weird. Okay, Dr. Mole is watching over these other robots. Okay, let's choppa choppa. So we will need this log. So let's actually just do this now. Let's put this down. We'll get a tree seed and a log and bring them both over to the robot assembly line. All these robots who are not doing anything. feels a little bad. It's fine. They'll have jobs soon. They'll be busier than they know what to do soon enough. This needs one more plank and one pole, so we have to chop down literally just one more tree. Where's that axe? And so I'm hopeful that the plans will tell us how to do all the various stuff in this game. But I guess we'll see. I promise the tree farm will be worth it when it's done. It's going to be very cool. I think. Actually, put this over here. That'll be fine. We can bring all this stuff over here. This should give us a new robot. And this robot needs to... What does he need to do? Is he going to be planting trees? I guess so. That makes sense to me. So, he's going to be our tree planter guy. His name is going to be, what will this person's name be? Lauren, with an O. Lauren, watch carefully. Go here. Plant seed. Take some of this stuff out. And when I say find nearest hole, I mean in a 10 by 10. And that 10 by 10, sorry, also is not going to be there. It's going to be where we're planning to build our tree farm. I want you to repeat this until this box is empty. Yes. Find nearest hole. Use held item. And then I want you to repeat that forever. And that way, he's going to start planting all these trees. Now we're going to need another doctor here. I did say that L'Orange was going to be the doctor. I do want him to be promoted. He's had kind of a tough life, but... Why is Lauren stuck? Oh, shoot, he's got to move to the hole. Okay. Boy, he's holding a lot of seeds. Can I take the seeds off of Lauren? Alright, Lauren has to learn how to do his job again. That's fine. Lauren? You take seed. You plant it in the hole. The nearest hole... I wish we could define an area and refer to it by name later. Would be really handy for, like, all the stuff that's happening in the same little forest area. Could be a little bit easier to program. And I want you to do all of this inside of both of these loops. So repeat it until the storage is empty. Now go ahead. And what's your problem? You need a tool. I can understand that. That's L'Orange. So actually, L'Orange can be made more, can be improved. Do this until your hands are empty, and then we're gonna put another repeat forever. And I actually don't need this repeat until hands full. So repeat forever. And let's just put this on top. Cool. And what's your problem? Oh boy. L'Orange. Use health item spade. Are you not holding a spade? I can understand that. Let me give you a spade. L'Orange, you're killing me a little bit. Where'd I just put that spade? Give this to him. Can I... He's got the spade. Go. Alright, now he's working again. This needs more tree seeds. So now my job for the next while is going to be just pick up any tree seeds that we see around here. Although, actually, we can bring this lumber mill online. Without planting all of these trees. L'Orange, you're never going to be a doctor. I'm sorry. We need you digging ditches. Is it time to make a dude whose job it is to make axes? I think that it is. So let's go get our axe, which is around here somewhere. No? Shouldn't there be a loose axe? Yeah, 1 or 2 or 3 or 5. Got some trees. So we're gonna make the robot whose job it is to make axes next. A very valuable member of the team. This is all coming together. We're gonna be laughing soon. We're gonna say, ah, remember that back when we had to do everything by hand and now the robots do everything and it's awesome? That's what we'll be saying. I'm sure of it. Okay, pick up a tree seed and swap your hands and pick up a log. No, that's not right. And pick up 1, 2, 3 planks. Oh, we do need a winding robot over there, don't we? Oh, wait. Put the tree seed in as well. Oh, man. Lots to do. I see. That's okay. Log, pole. Let's also get this pole over here. So I guess we need to start bringing this lumber mill online. Right, but I said we're going to build a guy who makes axes first. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Shoot. Well, that's fine. Okay. Your name is Robot Who Makes Axes. And your name is gonna be, Millis. Okay, Millis. Before I do this, let me just remind myself what Hansen's rules are. So Hansen repeats and then repeats. He just does the things. Okay, repeats until crude workbench 4 is full. Right, and so we could test this, of course, by taking all these axes out. It's a little silly, but it's fine. We'll put them back afterwards. Okay, Millis, follow my lead. First things first, you gotta take a stick. You gotta put it on the workbench. You gotta get a rock. You gotta put it on the workbench. That's it. That's the whole gig. You're gonna repeat this until this workbench is not empty. And then you're gonna repeat that forever. And that's it. And so in fact, if I take this, you should go work, right? Cool. And we'll put all those axes back in a moment. Lauren, what's your deal? You need more acorns. I can understand that. So we're actually going to reprogram Lauren a little bit so that instead of taking acorns from this box, he's just going to look for acorns around here and pick them up and then put them in holes. Should we just do that right now? We'll do it in a second. Okay, so this is all working. The doctor is doing his job too. Good. Funny. 3 planks, 1 log, 1 tree seed. Oh, we should start, we should make a new team for Team Lumber. And it's green, which is appropriate. L'Orange, Lauren, and Millis. There you go. Oh, did my axe break? I wonder where I can get another axe. If only there was a place. Let's stack these up here as much as we can. I think they only stack 4 high. That's fine. Okay, so I need a log and some planks. This is gonna be an industrial nightmare. I'm very excited. Shoot! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's okay. We need all those planks, right? So actually, let's just put 1 plank over here, and the rest we'll put in the next robot. Oh. Alright, and let's teach this guy something new. So... Lauren? Stop. Watch what I do. I'm gonna go pick up an acorn. Actually, don't watch yet. Now watch. I'm gonna go pick up an acorn. So you are going to do these things. So instead of moving to tree seed storage and taking from there, you're gonna move to the tree seed and pick it up. And you're gonna look for tree seeds in this 10 by 10. Oh my god, it's all gonna work. But the 10 by 10 that I'm talking about is this one. Same one everybody else is working in. And now go. And so in fact, if I pick up a seed... Lauren, what's the matter? What's wrong with Lauren? Oh. And you don't need this repeat. You can just do this forever. And then that means that we can actually get rid of this crate, because we don't really use tree seed storage. This guy does need to be wound up. Okay, next robot will be a doctor robot. You need just a log, right? I can do that. The log, put it here. The rows of rocks, of holes rather. It's pretty good. All our robots here are ready to go. Okay, you are the doctor robot. Let's put you over here. Oh, but you don't have anything to do yet, right? So the next time we need to wind up a robot, I'll teach you how to do it. Your name is going to be Dr. We have Dr. Mole and Dr. Dr. Tremendous. Dr. Tremendous, I actually don't have a job for you yet, but trust me, you're going to be on Team Robospital. So we've got Team Lumber, Team Tools. Oh, who's not on Team Tools? Who's supposed to be? Millis. You're on Team Tools. You're not on Team Lumber. Don't get confused. Don't get it twisted. Alright. Out of interest, how is the forestry plan coming along? We gotta grow some more trees and plant some more trees. That's actually underway. And is Lauren working? Ah, I see the problem. Probably should move to the tree seed and then pick it up, right? That'll be a bug. Pick it up, and now plant. Cool, and as soon as somebody here runs out of batteries, we'll teach Dr. Tremendous. In the meantime, let's start working on our next robot again. Log and 3 planks. And actually, it would help out the team if we would cut down trees here, so we'll do that. And we are going to have to cut down... Oh, no, just 2. Because we have a plank left over from before. So I should be able to go 1... Oh, we are going to have to do this in multiple trips. That's fine. He doesn't know about all these. I'm also going to pick up all these acorns. We need 1 for this next robot, because obviously robots are made of acorns. Everybody knows that. Don't be ridiculous. Actually, I tell a lie. Because I'm going to stash these acorns here. These 3 are for our next 3 robots. But now what do you need? You need robot who chops down trees, right? I can do that. Okay, robot who chops down trees. Get ready. Crash course coming up. Go here. Pick up a tool. Come out here. Cut down a tree. That's it. That's all you gotta do. So you're going to repeat this until your hands are full, which is find nearest crude axe, move to it, pick it up. Then you're gonna find a tree, move to the tree, use your held item axe. You are gonna repeat this forever. Does this make sense? No, it does not. Do this until your hands are empty. Oh, this will work. No, it won't. Until hands empty. Yeah. And the tree area that we need is, again, that 10 by 10. Those 100 trees that are going to just get chopped down over and over and over. It's going to be great. Yeah, that seems to be the area. Forever. Find the nearest axe, go get it, pick it up, do this until your hands are empty. Great. I think that works. The doctor... Oh, and you need a name. Chopping robot. Your name is, San... Hey! We got the forestry thingy. Here's your forestry commemorative slab. I don't care, I'm doing a thing. Your name is San Domingo. Otherwise, San Domingo, you're doing great. You are on Team Lumber. Hey! Plan complete. Official planning. Robotics. Killing it. You got a crude wheel and a crude gear. Here's a robotics commemorative slab. Oh, so this is further than we were before. It's basically taken us, I guess that checks out, about 90 minutes to get the same place we were before, roughly. Why are all these guys complaining? Why is Team Tools having a fit over here? They're fine. Okay, pay attention. You're gonna be the new doctor. It's a very important job. Dr. Tremendous. Great name. Your job is go over to a robot and wind him up. Do that forever. And your area is also going to be, actually it's going to be a 13 by 13. It's going to be a bigger domain, but it needs to include the entire woods, at least. So like this. Should be more than enough. That'll do. Look at... Something's going not quite right. Why are there so many acorns here? Oh, you know what we could do? Follow me on this. Where's, who's picking up the... Is it Lauren who's picking up tree seeds? Lauren, stop for a second. Finish what you're doing, that's fine. I would like you to, instead of in this 10 by 10, fill in holes in a 13 by 13, or look for acorns in a 13 by 13. So that way if something falls outside the boundary a little bit, you can still pick it up. Sure. I guess it would make more sense to make this a 12 by 12, huh? It doesn't matter. 13 by 13 is fine. Go ahead. Alright, all these teams are going. They're all doing their things. These ones are giving me little exclamation points because they don't have a job to do. But that's okay. Look at all these axes. Good lord. Let's put some of them back here. We're gonna go through the axes, no worries. Okay, so what does this still need? This needs somebody to pick up sticks. This is so dumb. And really needs somebody to dig up logs, or dig up stumps, right? So let's... Oh, it needs somebody to dig up stumps and somebody to pick up logs. Okay. So let's build a pallet for the logs that we're gonna get from here. I'll just put that right there. And that'll be fine. That needs a log, 3 planks, and 2 poles. Okay. I think I can find a log here somewhere. Lol. 3 planks? 3 planks. Bit of a pain. Nope. 3 planks. Let's put 1 pole in there. Oh, 2 poles. Oh, perfect. And you just need a log as well. So we're gonna make the robot who puts the logs into the crate. Oh, it's all coming together. You know, the crate should be up here. Let's fix that. Or the pallet, I mean. We'll put it there. Although, yeah, that's fine. And we need 3 logs. Oh, the lumberyards, it's coming along. Gotta be said. And then they're gonna want us to build like a whole lumber mill, but I don't know if we're gonna do that with robots. We'll see. We'll see how necessary that actually looks like it would be. Chop one of these bad boys up. Okay, 1 pole. 1 log. 3 planks. Here comes our new robot. We shouldn't ever... I think it would violate one of Asimov's laws of robotics, possibly, if we made a robot who makes other robots. So we won't do that yet. We're not at making a robot who makes other robots. But it's something we might consider for the future. This robot, he's the robot who picks up logs. So, of course, their name is Patrice. Patrice, you're our big, strong robot, or log picker-upper. Watch what I do. I pick up log, I put in crate. That's fine. Pick up log. The only thing you need to know is please change this to a 13 by 13. And just like cover all of this. Yeah. Perfect. And do that forever. Pick up log. Move here. Add to log storage. Do it again. Great. So now Patrice should start stacking up logs here. And actually, Patrice, hold up. I have a small adjustment I'd like to make. Let's add another repeat on the outside. And we'll say, do this until this is full. Bit of a pain, but... So if it's full, don't bother trying to keep doing this. And I'm sure that will fill up in no time. So let's also have a second pallet secretly where I can move extra logs to. Secondary pallet. You also need 2 poles and 3 planks, huh? Sounds like you want me to get you 2 additional logs. Oh, it's all coming, it's coming together. Oh, I do kind of like this game a lot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Put this log down here. Go get the axe. Oh, I have an axe. Perfect. Turn these into planks. And this we'll just do manually. Just free up a bunch of, try to empty out this crate. Just to foil Patrice. Oh wait, can these be stacked on top of each other? Uh-oh. They can. Aw, man. We gotta do it in reverse. I made a mistake. Oh boy. We're just gonna put this on top of this. That's obviously what I was supposed to do. To make a really tall pallet. Okay, so now I go trash this pallet, put it on top of this one. Nice. And I can even do that one more time, I think. And so let's do that. And we'll build it out here, and then we'll move it over. So again, this needs 1 log. Again, I know exactly where to get that. So now we need somebody who comes through and digs up stumps, right? It's all kind of happening, isn't it? You need 3 planks and 2 poles. Perfect. Easy. Two, 3. And so then I pick this up and I put it here. Bam. So now this will fill up with logs. Perfect. Next we need someone whose job it is to dig up these stumps. So, that means time for a new robot. I have too many axes on my person, which I can understand why that would be a problem. You just need 1 pole, right? So you need 3 planks and a log. Let's get 1 more here as well. Oh man, look at our thriving lumberyard. We could, oh, this is not full, so why are these guys not working? L'Orange? Bot low energy. Oh, that's fine. Why? Pulse is stuck on find your stone deposit. Oh, because there's no... Got it. So I would have to... If I pick this up, for instance, this should alleviate that problem. And let me also... Can I build on top of this box? Hello! Let's make these bigger. 4 of 60. Okay, we need more sticks. If we, yeah, so we need somebody whose job is going to be to dig up all these stumps, and somebody's job is going to be to pick up sticks and put them in here. All right, so that's 2 more robots at least. Man, oh man, oh man. It's all coming together. It's all happening. My axe broke. That's fine. Go grab one from the tool station. We're gradually building up our robot empire here. The lumberyard is coming along nicely. We've got a little quarry that works automatically. Okay, so this robot... Right. Oh, and who's not on a team? Who's supposed to be on a team? Patrice, you're supposed to be on Team Forestry. Meanwhile, this new robot, whose name is... What is this game about? So this game, it's like a survival game or like a crafting game, kind of. Although, pretty easygoing. There's not like a hunger meter or anything. But you're setting up these big assembly lines, and you're doing it by programming robots. So you have to kind of show the robots what to do to program them. But you can see, like, a character like Lauren is looking in this lumberyard area. They're looking for tree seeds, moving them, picking them up, and then planting them in a hole, right? If there's a hole that's available. And then there's another robot who's going through digging holes everywhere that there's soil. And there's another robot who's cutting down trees wherever there's a tree. And so we're trying to just automate as much of this as possible. And this is letting us gather up like a ton of logs, you can see here. So we're kind of just doing this for its own sake at the moment. Although there are, like, plans that you can pursue, right? So here's a lumber plan, which wants us to... What do they want me to do? Make a bunch of planks and poles and stuff. We can do this after we finish the forestry one. But, like, they give us little goals to pursue. Like, make a bunch of spades, make a bunch of picks, And so we've automated a lot of this. So like everybody who needs a tool, we have robots that make each of the tools they could need. Here's some robots who are mining. Here's some robots who are cutting down wood and storing it. Sometimes robots run out of power and need to be wound up. So each zone also has a doctor robot, Dr. Mole and Dr. Tremendous, who are looking for robots that need winding and running and winding them up. Although I think Dr. Tremendous... No, he's fine. Bot searching, that's okay. So when the doctors need to be wound, we'll have to go wind them up manually, but they'll wind everybody else. Okay, so this person whose name... Okay, you're gonna work on the lumberyard. Come over here. Mercy. Your name will be... This is the one who digs up stumps, right? So your name's gonna be, of course, Oswin. Oswin, watch what I do. Alright, I'm gonna go pick up a spade. And I'm gonna use a spade to dig up a stump. The area that I want you to dig up stumps in is actually going to be this 10 by 10 area where our lumberyard is. I want you to repeat this until you have an empty hand, which will mean that your tool broke. Until hand's empty, do the cutting stuff, and then go back and get another spade. And so repeat this part forever. So go get a tool, then dig up stumps until your spade breaks, then go get another tool, and do that on loop. And I don't need the spade really, so let's go put this on. Okay, this guy's gonna make a new spade automatically, you can see. And we'll store this extra spade here, because I only need it to dig one hole, and that way it'll be available. So he's digging up stumps now, which will make new holes, I believe. And then the only things left are we need somebody to gather up sticks. And then I think this whole thing is being totally automated. So let's do that. Let's make somebody who gathers sticks. We're gonna need 3 logs to build this new robot. One. Oh, and I've got an axe around here somewhere too, right? Just a loose axe that I've left somewhere. Probably there's one. I'll go pick that up. But yeah, so it's just about, you know, building up a little robot empire. It looks like I can do beekeeping at some point. I see some bees. So that's very exciting. Okay, this needs to be converted into blanks. And it also needs 1 pole, so we'll make one of these into a pole as well. Oh, I was carrying an axe also already. Well, whatever. How many more? Just 1 more. Here comes our new robot. Oh, Oswin, you're supposed to be part of Team Forestry as well. And so putting them into teams is nice. We can make sure that our teams are all working. This robot is the robot who picks up sticks. Therefore, this robot's name is 87. No, this robot's name is, yeah, we'll call it 87. So 87 needs to be wound up. Again, watching Team Robospital. Those are the doctors. 87, watch what I do. I go pick up a stick. And then I put it into stick storage. I want you to look for sticks in this big area, 13 by 13, so if they somehow fall outside of the lumberyard a little bit, that's fine, you'll still get them. Yeah, that seems fine. And do that forever. You don't have a tool, there's no tool needed for that, so we don't need to worry about, like, getting you new tools. Bam. So now 87 should be filling up sticks. We could have 87... Let's actually make a small adjustment. 87, stop. I was wrong. I want you to repeat this until this is full. Excuse me. Until this is full. So he won't try to work while there's no need for more sticks. Let's also put another crate here, and let's build one more as well. So that'll be, what does that need? 4 planks, 4 poles. Okay. Let's see. 2 logs is 4 planks. 1 log is 4 poles. Let's get the axe and do some processing. So that'll be the next thing that we probably automate, is converting logs into these component parts. So that we just always have a big supply of them. We're not doing this by hand. For poles. And then let's move this up on top of here. Bam. Can I rotate the camera out of interest? I just don't want things to get lost behind other things, but maybe that's inevitable. Okay. So this will fill up. Both of these can hold 100 items now, which is pretty cool. So can this, apparently. We can only stack these 3 high, I believe. Okay, so this should all be running now. Can we put Team Robospital at the top? Oh, I can collapse them. Oh! I want to reorder these. Can I sort down? Sort up. I can't. Okay, that's fine. What's the problem on Team Quarry? Bought no energy. Oh, but he's just gotten wound up. Good. Team Lumber bought no energy, but he's also gotten wound. Okay, so our doctors are doing what they're supposed to do. 87, you're on Team Lumber. Okay, is there any part of the lumber industry which is not automated right now? I think not. So, now it's time to build our... Let's look at our plans. What else can we work on here? We've got mining. We don't have lumber yet. We don't have tools yet, although we're on our way to being done with tools. We just have to make a bunch more picks. Maybe we ought to just do that. Because I think it's going to take the... Oh, he'll run through 5 picks. He's going to mine 100 stone. That's fine. Okay, so you just do that passively. We will work on the chopping blocks. And so we're going to make plank and pole storage. So, first thing that we need is a chopping block. And 2 of them, in fact, is really what we need. So let's build a chopping block for planks and 1 for... not planks. A different thing. Mercy. Poles. My god. And let's actually space these out a little bit. Even though in some ways it's better to have everything tight so that the robot doctors like overlap with each other a little bit. But that's fine. Okay, so I just need a bunch of wood to do this now, right? I need a log and a crude axe. Well, I know where to get a crude axe. And he'll start making another axe, which is kind of funny. Can I put this one here as well? Good. I need 2 logs. Wow, the log storage is actually kind of filling up. Put this here. And then each of these boxes is going to take, what did we say? 2 logs each. So just move those out here. And we'll leave these here for now. I really do love to see all the robots working together. Making the lumber, doing the quarry, making the tools. It's taken a while to get started up, but I mean, as you can see, we're really cooking with gas now. Okay, you need planks. Oh, you need 4 planks each? Oh, so each of these is 3 logs, actually. That's fine. Let's get all the planks we need first. Put them in here. And then we'll need 2 more to make... So is there any part of this assembly line which we're... No, this is all the lumberyard is doing everything it needs to do. And look at all those trees. Ah, it looks great. Team Robospital is still looking great too. I didn't actually pick up a log. That was a bit of a mistake. Okay, so check out how this is gonna work. We're probably going to need... Huh. Actually, you know what? We're gonna need multiple, we're gonna need 4 robots here. Because the robots don't have enough memory to learn a long sequence of instructions. We'll try to do it with 3. I think we can do it with 3 and then one doctor maybe. Okay, so set this to make planks, set this to make poles. And then we need robots. Wow, okay. It's happening. Plank. Pole. Tree seed. Ah, kinda cool. And you just need 2 more planks, which I basically got. And we're actually gonna move the robot table to be down here, I think. To be sort of near where everything is happening. Okay. You stand here for the moment. You're gonna be on team, this team lumber. You're gonna be team chopping. But your name is Imogen. Imogen, watch what I do here. I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna put a log on here. We'll see if we can do this with the amount of memory that we have. Then... Ooh, actually that's tricky. Should Imogen just do that on loop? I'm of 2 minds about what to do here. Then pick up 1 here. And put it in here. Oh, this needs a pallet? Oh boy. Imogen, forget everything that I tried to tell you. Shoot. Actually, don't forget it yet. Okay, but I do need to get rid of these. Because I didn't realize they have to be pallets. Okay. This will be a pallet. And this will be a pallet. This needs a log, 3 planks, and 2 poles. Log. There's an owl out here somewhere. I'm gonna need another axe too, huh? Let me grab one. Get a bunch of wood here. It's gonna be great when it's all working. We're gonna be swimming in planks and poles. We'll be laughing. We'll be saying, ah, do you remember back in the Dark Ages when we had to chop all this stuff ourselves? What a ridiculous time that was. That should be all the poles we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need 6 planks. So we'll need 1 more log. Let's just grab that real quick. Do all our chopping at once. Oh, Team Robospital needs... What's the problem? Is somebody out of power? Bot no energy. Dr. Tremendous? Is that you? This is San Domingo. Where's Dr. Tremendous? Oh, this... Oh, he's the yellow one. Okay, okay. Easy. Go wind Dr. Tremendous. He'll bring this whole place back online. One, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have pallets. Okay, so your job now. Let's fix some of this. So you've finished the chopping. I want you to pick up a plank and put it in here. And I want you to repeat this forever until this is full. And can I put in 1 more repeat? I can. So, every time he makes a plank, maybe this is going to be a bad idea, but basically every time he makes a plank, he's going to store 1 and leave 1 behind. And we'll have a next robot who picks up the planks and turns them into poles. Imogen, hop to it. This is going to be, you're on your own team. You're going to be Team Choppy. Okay. So now we need another robot too, right? And indeed, he's doing the thing we wanted him to do. Cool. Quickly, quickly. Let's actually just grab some planks from here. And he'll leave 1 behind here, so we'll grab that as well. I said I was going to move the robot assembly table, but I haven't done that. All set for planks. Are there any poles lying around? Looks like no, so we'll make some. Actually, follow me on this. I'm gonna do this down here, even though it's gonna be a little bit of a walk. Let's get a pole. We'll put it in here, and then I just need a tree seed, and we'll have a new robot. And then we'll make another robot who will also be a robot doctor, who will be the doctor for this area. Okay, so you're going to be the robot who makes poles. Therefore, it would be best if your name was... Captain North Star. Okay, Captain North Star, I want you to pay very close attention to this important work I'm going to do. I will take a plank from here. I put it on the chopping table. I take 1, 2 poles. I put them in here. I hope that he can hold 2 poles. He doesn't know how to do that. That doesn't work for him. No, that's fine. Don't worry about the poles. Just chop them up as much as you can. And I want you to repeat until this is full. Sorry, repeat until this is full, and then repeat everything else forever. So he's just going to be chopping up the planks. And so we're going to have another robot who's going to be moving the poles into the pole storage. Go. Oh man. So before we do that, let's do what I said I was going to do. We're picking up this robot table. We're moving it down here. Where are we moving it? We're moving it. There, that's perfect. Get the acorn. I'm kind of loving this. As this is coming together, it's been a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. We gotta hurry up and make the robot who does that. 2, 3. So it's actually, you're gonna be the robot who moves these things. Your name is, what is his name? He's somebody who carries things. Your name is, Shuttle. Shuttle, I want you to pick up a pole here, put in here. And I want you to repeat this until this is full. And then I want you to repeat that forever. And that's all you gotta do. You need to be wound up. Okay. Get in a log. And then we'll start building more pallets for these. We'll build these up to 3. 1, 2, 3. See, so now this is gonna be a little bit easier. Oh, we need one more plank? Oh, did I miss? 1? That's fine. I need a tree seed. There's one. He's gonna be our doctor robot, and he's gonna cover this whole middle area. So you're going to be... Boy, what is your name gonna be? Look at them all working. You're gonna be Dr. Dr... No, that's too similar to what we have already. Dr. Respecto. Dr. Respecto. No, that's... Yeah, Dr. Respecto. Your job is to... Oh, I have to wind a robot for you to see, right? Shoot, so I gotta wait for one of these robots to run out of juice. Unless... Can I copy script image to clipboard for sharing? This has come up before. Okay, Shuttle, sorry, and Captain North Star, you're on Team Choppy. But Dr. Respecto, can I paste? It seems like no. Which is always a bit of a pain. Okay, so bot trade. I don't really know what that means. So we gotta wait for somebody to run out of juice. That'll happen soon enough. Dr. Respecto, just be down here. Let's look at our plans real quick. We can make more picks. Planks stored, poles stored. So these are actually almost going to be done in a second too. Let's build some more pallets while we're thinking about it. So though, let's just build like a bunch of them. Like 4 of them. Okay, this needs logs. We're watching for one of these guys to run out of juice. I shouldn't have built him so far away from there. That's fine. That's on me. So the thing is, all of this work at the lumberyard, I think is going to grind to a halt at a certain point when these logs run out. But that's probably fine. And then I need 3 planks. Or at least it's going to really slow down. How many poles do they need? 2 poles each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And watch what we're gonna do. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna pick these up and we're gonna stack them on top of these ones. Okay, this guy's about to be out of juice, and so then our new doctor will get to learn how to do his job. 1. Easy. 2. 1, 2. Perfect. Oh, he's dead. Perfect. Okay, pay attention, Dr. Respecto. Oh! Did one of the other doctors come and wind him up? I guess that's fine. Dr. Respecto, we'll find somebody for you to wind up, I promise. In fact, I have an idea. Let me build another robot real quick. Hey, plan complete. What do we get for doing this? We didn't do this before. Treetop and tree hat. Here's your lumber, commemorative slab. Alright, so let's build another robot. He needs 1 pole, 3 planks, and a tree seed. Which, there should be a loose tree seed around somewhere, right? So although I don't have a job for this robot quite yet, Dr. Respecto, watch what I'm gonna do here. No! No, my other doctor, he's too good. Oh boy. Well, the other doctor was all over that, unfortunately. So let's oh, we're too slow to get him too. We could pause one of our doctors. Let's actually do that. Let's pause, which one is Dr. Mole? Oh, I see what's happened. Actually, that's perfect. Dr. Mole, let me just change this a little bit. All I want to do is change the area. Just move it down by 1. And that should cover all of this stuff pretty much. Yeah, perfect. Oh, wait, hold up. Did I mess that up? I did. Wait a minute. Was this like 12 by 13? This should be 13 by 13. Oh, I see what happened. Let's make another small adjustment. Just move this over. Great. So now all this area is covered by him. And so actually, Dr. Respecto, you're going to get a different job. So Dr. Respecto, your name is just going to be Respecto. You're not a doctor. My mistake. And this robot's name is going to be... Oh, Grimby. Oh, Grimby. Okay, but I don't actually have jobs for you guys yet. Let me look at what plans we have. Tools are almost done. I could make a couple of picks myself, and that would complete this one, which I think... maybe we'll unlock like a next level of stuff. Unknown. I don't have to do this myself. What am I thinking? Let him build this. And then I'll go grab that pickaxe, and he'll make another one. And then that will complete, and I can just put those back. But that will complete our quest. Hey! Official planning tools. Here's your tools commemorative slab. So now what do? We got plumber's dungarees. That's nice. Oh, nice! Here's a new set of plans to complete to get the colonization process underway. You can choose either fruit or mushrooms as a food source. I think we gotta choose mushrooms, right? Colonization level 1. Wow. Okay, so mushroom dug, mushroom planted, loose mushrooms stored. So where can we plant? Can this be our mushroom farm? Although we're gonna have to cut down the bees. Am I gonna get owned by bees if I cut down this tree? Oh. Let's store these bees over here. Lol. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. We'll just contribute these planks toward whatever our next robot is. Okay, so they want me to... Farming food. Mushroom dug, mushroom planted, loose mushrooms stored. So, we've seen a mushroom before. I'm gonna assume that we'll need a shovel for this. Where was the mushroom? Ah, there's some. No. So, what's the deal? Is this going to give us back more mushrooms than we put in? Ah, it is. Okay. Actually, hold up. And we'll have to see where we can plant mushrooms. But probably we're going to have a big, cool mushroom farm soon. Which is very exciting. Maybe we can plant them in the grass? If we have to plant them in the dirt, then that's also fine. Mushrooms. Oh, out of interest. If there was a hole here... Stop. If there was a hole here... Oh, some turf. I see. So no, we do need like an area like this. Okay, so let's go with the spade and just dig all these stumps out, and that'll just be the quickest thing here. We won't put a robot on it. We won't bother to. Maybe we should bother to, but it's fine. And we'll build a long mushroom farm in here. Just gotta clear out all these stumps. We'll let everything else just run. I mean... It's fine. Yeah, it'll be easy to get the number of mushrooms that we need here. And here's what I'm also gonna do. I'm gonna dig up these two spaces and do like a big farm all over here. Oh shoot, I stopped that one in the middle. Yeah, and then we'll be in good shape here. Oh wow. Look at, we've got 95 logs. We got all these planks and poles coming in. It makes sense that we have more poles than planks, because every plank that we make, we're making 2 poles. Is somebody... Team Choppy, you guys are all good? I don't think this is right. Oh, I see. Imogen's gotten stuck for some reason. That's fine. Let's dig up the rest of these stumps, and then we'll dig up the grass, and then we'll be set. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. We're gonna be producing just a buttload of mushrooms in no time at all. And we'll need to designate a new robot doctor in this area. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be great. Let's fill this in. Dig up these two. And then just to make this look nice, I'll probably put the turf down, I don't know, somewhere. Maybe up here. It doesn't matter. We'll just set the turf aside for now. I don't care. Put the turf here. Okay. So, Respecto, your job is as follows. Watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get a spade. Then I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna dig some gosh dang holes. Nope. I'll fix this. Some mistakes were made. Okay, parts we don't need. We don't need this. We don't need drop ball. We don't need to find another crude spade. Move to soil, use held item spade. Okay, so we are going to do a first repeat until your hands are empty. Then we're gonna put a repeat on the outside. That's a repeat forever. And now, oh, and the most important thing though is dig the soil in, I guess this 7 by 9 or 9 by 7. And that'll be our mushroom farm. Seems good. The old mushroom farm. I could just put the spade back on the pile of spades, right? Let's pick up this tree seed and just start working on the next robot. But then, I think this is gonna be... Oh, we are gonna need another robot for this. Old Grimby, I need you to watch what we do here. We're gonna take a mushroom. All I'm gonna do is grab it, put it in a hole. Ah, this is an interesting predicament. That's fine. Repeat this forever. So if we're really smart, which I'm obviously not, but if I'm really smart, we will designate half of this area to be for, what was it, by 9? That's a little bit of an unfortunate number. We'll designate 5 of this to be for replanting, and 4 of it to be for gathering. Actually, we're going to do it 3 and 6. So any loose mushrooms in here, and we'll just extend this out, I don't know, like this. So anything on this side, any mushrooms that fall out over here, we'll pick up and we'll replant, and any mushrooms in the rest of it are strictly for harvesting. I think that works. And then find the nearest hole in... This is going to be a 7 by 9. Sorry, 9 by 7. We can adjust this ratio as needed. And now, you're ready to go. And you're gonna say, but there's no mushrooms here. And that's true. Which is why I'll drop them down for you. Next, we need another robot, right? Okay, so a log, a plank, a panel, Canama. So one thing I'm a little bit afraid of is the planks are going to stack up here once this pole storage is full. Oh, what have I done? So we got a new robot. Our doctor is already on the case to wind him up, which is a little funny. Just how eager he is to run down and get him ready, but that's okay. Hey, it saves me the trouble of doing it myself. Out of interest, how are the doctors doing? They need to be wound up. Okay, so let's wind up Dr. Tremendous. If I can find him in here. That's not Dr. Tremendous. We wound up somebody. Where are you, Doctor? I can't see you behind this. Oh, there you are. Maybe? It's a little busy in here. I'll be honest. Maybe this is a job for the free camera. Which I did, but I don't know how to redo. Alright, let's, sometimes if you want a job done, you gotta do it yourself, right? Let's, chop down the tree so we can see the doctor. He's hiding in the dense foliage. The other doctor, Dr. Mole, as I understand, actually also needs winding. Cool. And what's happened here? You also need winding. That's fine. Actually, Dr. Mole is going to take care of you. But overlapping doctors is good. Let's put this guy down here. You also have an important job. Your job, Rakesh, is to do this. Pick up a loose mushroom. There are none. Oh, actually, Rakesh, you do have a different job. Give me this shovel. Right, you've got to dig up the mushrooms. Okay, Rakesh, pay attention. Your job is go get a spade. Dig up mushrooms. And you can dig up all the mushrooms in this area. They're all fair game. This part you're going to repeat until your hand is empty. The other part, everything else you're going to repeat forever. So you'll get the spade. Same kind of recipe we've seen everywhere else. Let's make sure you move the spade before you pick it up. And the area that you look for mushrooms in is going to be, or that you dig up mushrooms in is going to be this whole mushroom farm. So that's going to be by 9. Great. Rakesh, I let you loose on the world. No. We'll stash up this shovel here. Oh, look at it all. The mushroom farm is almost ready. All we need is another guy who's planting mushrooms over here, right? So let's build him real quick. Tree seed is needed. Let me just grab one from here. Everything else we should have in in large supply. We also need, what, 3 planks? This is a weird game. We kind of have to keep doing stuff, or like, because once our storage containers fill up, we're going to kind of be in trouble. Your job is going to be, you're the other planter. You are, Warv. Warv, your job is to pick up a loose mushroom and plant it in a hole in the ground. That's it. I want you to repeat this forever. But the key is, you look for loose mushrooms in... Oh. Yeah, no, this makes sense. Does it? Have I done something wrong here? Possibly. And so that's actually going to be 7 by 9. And you're going to look all in here. And so anything over here, you'll pick up. And that'll be your job. We're going to need another robot doctor shortly, so let's work on that. Wait a minute. I'm wrong. That's not what you need to do, Warv. Warv, stop. What you're doing. We don't need you to plant. We need you to not plant. Yeah, Warv. Where did you go? Warv to me. I'm pulling you out of the line. What do you need? Do mushrooms go in a box? Can I put a box here? Now, should the box be all the way over here? Probably not. But that's fine. Warv, watch me now. Actually, what you're going to do, sorry, for the mushrooms over here, you're going to pick them up. And you're going to put them right in this box. And that'll be perfect. So instead of moving to hole, find nearest hole, use held item, you're going to move to loose mushroom storage and add loose mushrooms to storage. Now you're good. Yeah, so loose mushrooms in this area, he'll pick up. Now we need a doctor. Yes. So let's grab a tree seed from over here. From like the edges of the lumberyard. Wow. Actually, I guess what we should do, if we were smart, we would take our planks from here. I'm gonna help out here. I'm just gonna pull a bunch of planks from this output. And put them in here. And I just make that a little easier. And then you need a log. Okay, I know where to get a log. Easily done. Hey, we got loose mushrooms coming in. Okay, so this is gonna be our doctor for this area. Goodbye, I go to bed. It's late for me and I have school tomorrow. Hey, good luck with the test tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, listening to me mumble away about all these robots doing their various farming jobs. Let's get this robots. This is gonna be a new. Oh, we've never made a team for the mushrooms. Okay, this is going to be Team Shroom. Cyan's fine, or dark blue is fine. Yeah, that's okay. So Old Grimby, Rakesh, Respecto, and Warv are all here. Bot has no energy. That's perfect, actually, because this is going to be a great learning experience for this new robot, who's going to be Dr. Fence Painter. Dr. Fence Painter, watch what I'm gonna do. See this robot? I'm gonna wind him up. And that's all you gotta do. You repeat that forever. And do this in a bigger area. Always do the biggest area that you can for the doctors. Do this all in here. Should be more than fine. Go. And Dr. Fence Painter is also one of the doctors. So will he wind up Rakesh? Perfect. Cool, and we have another box, so let's put that down there. And let's also make another box. What does that need? 4 poles and 4 planks. One, two, three, 4. We're gonna pick up this box. Put that bad boy right on top of here. Bam. Mushroom box is go. Okay, so that will take care of our farming thing. So farming food and farming fruit are different. Colonization. I need to build a colonization seed dispenser. How do I do this? Structures. A colonist seed dispenser is made of 2 crude gears. How do I make 2 crude gears? Ah, we'll need a new workbench. How many gears are we gonna need? Let's not automate this part yet. But maybe we're gonna need a buttload of gears. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to build in this game, actually. It's just 1 plank on a crude gear table. So we'll just build our little ad hoc crafting table. We'll put it down over here. 2 logs, 2 sticks. Here comes 2 sticks. Should have built this up here. That was my mistake. Oh, the whole mushroom farm is going so good. And the doctor, the good doctor, is overseeing the whole thing. What happened here? Didn't I pick up a log? I guess not. Ah, so our log's starting to pile up on the outside here. Whose job is picking up the logs? We can make him pick up logs in a different area. That'll be somebody on Team Lumber. 87 bot has no energy. The doctors are working. Okay, so Patrice is on logs. Patrice, let's expand the area that you look in. Oh, you are looking at a 13 by 13. Oh, you're good. That's all working. You just hadn't gotten to those logs, I guess. Let's put this on a crude gear, which is just 1 plank. And again, we can give everybody here a hand by taking the planks from this. Hey! You got a mushroom hat. Here's your farming food commemorative slab. How do I, out of interest, equip my hat? Hat slot. How do I... Do I have to make these things? Okay, let's actually figure this out real quick. Vehicles. You can make vehicles? Clothes. How do I make the mushroom hat? You need kind of a lot of stuff, actually, since you ask. Wow, I can't believe how much stuff there is to do in this game that we haven't even touched on yet. Okay, so I wanted to build the colonization seed dispenser, right? We don't really know what that is, but we'll build one. It needs 4 poles. And some planks. we'll also make another gear. And again, this I'm not convinced we need to automate yet. We will if it becomes super important, but... Okay, so a Colonization seed dispenser. What does that actually do? Here's a pod of colonist seeds. I just get one? What do I do with this? Should we just try doing colonist seed on stuff? Some soil? What, game, you're gonna need to give me more of a hint than that. What do I do with colonist incubator? Oh, okay, that makes sense. So we will need, are we gonna make WUV to these colonists? A colonist incubator, whatever. So put this here for now. What is a colonist incubator? I feel very weird about incubating little people, but I guess that's what we're doing here. And a research station, right. Okay, so this needs accrued gear, 4 planks, and some poles. Let's just do it like that. Who cares? 1, 2, how many? 4. 3, 4. Oh, it's so nice to just have these handy. And we need 2 crude gears, we said, for this. I'm gonna need to get 1 more, right? To make this last gear. So yeah, I guess we'll try incubating a colonist down here and see what that does for us. Team Shroom. Team Lumber. Is the doctor coming around to wind up 87? No, 87 managed to fall outside the doctor's range. That's fine. That's easy to fix. That's pretty unlikely to happen. Although it did happen once. I don't know. It's fine. Okay, we've got this incubator. I'm gonna incubate a colonist. Add colonist seed, then fuel it with food until bar is filled. Okay. Let's try just dumping 4, Let's also drop off the axe at the axe station. And the shovel at the shovel station. And he still needs some more food. That's fine. Let's grab a little bit more. I wish they told me how many food exactly was needed instead of showing a bar, but it's fine. Probably 1 more, right? Yes. Okay. First colonist. Woohoo! You brought new life to this world. Colonists give you WUV if you give them food. Wow. Oh my god. Look how many things there are. Colonization starts down there and ends all the way up there. Level 1, food. Okay. We gotta give them Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Is this them? And I just gotta pump food into this person? This I find very strange. Evolution. Huh. I guess we gotta learn about how this... There's a colonist WUV here. This is gonna be really weird, because we're basically gonna be farming little humanoids. I think. I just don't know how to feel about that. I guess it'll be like a... We'll say it's like a kindergarten. So did you evolve? Huh. Okay. Tell you what, this is very weird. Let's... So... Wow. Alright. They want me to make 3 colonists. I can do that. And then we'll build colonist daycare, I guess. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's finish making this new colonist. And we'll start stuffing them full of food. I'll put them over here. Wow, so they get hungry relatively quickly. So all we need, let's, I guess, make the little colonist playpen over here. This is so weird. Are they supposed to be, like, alive? And now you want food, huh? I guess we'll need a box to hold this love. You need food too, huh? Intensely weird. And I'm actually just gonna build 4 of these guys because that seems like a nice number. Although, are we producing enough food? It's fine. Let's start with 3, since that's the number the game sort of recommended. So wait, well, hold on. What do they want me to do on the plan? Colonist WUV made. So I should be able to build this research station, though, to store the WUV, right? Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna pick up these things, and we're gonna put them over here. First thing. This goes here. Yeah, that's fine. And this goes here. Next, we'll build our research station. Geez, right here. Why not? So this needs 2 stones, a bunch of wood and stuff, basically. Let's build a... This is so weird. Let's build a robot real quick, and the robot's job is going to be to feed the colonists. And it's... I mean, obviously it's intensely weird, but... Why are there so many holes stacked here? Somebody's stuck. Patrice, what's going on? Oh, you go until the log storage is full. The log storage isn't full. So what's the problem? Team Lumber. No. Team Choppy. Why isn't Patrice doing anything? Oh, wait, which one is Patrice? Why? Oh, we need to start you back up, Patrice. That's why this is all backed up. Patrice has not been working. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so new robot, desperately needed. Gotta feed these people. Right. Here comes the new robot. Robot, I'm as confused by this as you are, but we're gonna feed these weird colonists. What are they? Little babies? I don't know. Okay, check it out. I'm gonna take something from here, and I'm going to feed it to a bab. So, you're going to repeat until... You're just gonna repeat this forever, I guess. Get loose mushrooms, find a colonist, move them to the colonist, add to colonist. The area you're gonna search in, that's so weird, is gonna be, I guess 6 by 6, right? We'll cover this whole area and we'll build one more colonist afterward. And then we need another robot who's going to pick up the WUV and put it into our research station. But first we gotta build our research station. So, let's get just some of these loose logs. 8 planks and 8 poles. One, 2, 3, 4. Hey, colonization! Here's your colonization level 1 commemorative slab. I didn't even mean to do that. Oh my god. Signs, a scooter? You unlocked a wonder. Oh my lord, look how much stuff this is. What's that, a whole new set of plans to complete and certificates to earn? Yes! Oh my. Well, we can make a pumpkin patch, which is pretty good. Let's do this research thing next. That seems natural to me, since we're already doing it. He's feeding the babies. Oh, the WUV is like going off after it's been on the ground too long. It's spoiling. So I need 4 more planks. Oh my god. And 2 stones. Okay. Let me just grab a couple of stones from the quarry. That's fine. We'll just let those go off. So here's our research station. Research ready. You're ready to begin your exciting journey of scientific discovery. All available research is summarized here. Click on an entry to see what you need to research and all related technology unlocked. You can now research any of the level 1 technology. Cool, so what I'd like to learn is... Ooh. What's one that takes a lot? Robotics technology? Cooking technology? Shelter technology. Lets me build a hut? Is that good? How hard do I want to work for a hut? Let's get the robot technology. Look at all this great stuff we'll be able to make. Do I get to choose which one we work on? Oh, I bet I do. I bet I go here and do it. Research station. I don't understand. Oh, I got it. Robotics technology, perfect. So you need some WUV. And more than WUV, you need a robot to deposit the WUV. How do I... Do you need the tree seed before you can start that? Oh. No, I don't know what's wrong. I'm putting the tree seed in. Ah, I did need the... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Sort of. I mean, not a ton of sense. Let's, pick up this crafting station since we're not using it at the moment. Now I need new robots. So, 1 log. A pole. Look at this big stack of poles and planks. Oh boy. And then we need just a tree seed. All this stuff starting to pile up a little bit. But it's okay. Alright, robot, come with me. You have an important job too. And then we'll build one more colonist and fill out, and we'll have 4 who are here, getting fed. Your name, you're the one picking up the hearts. Therefore, your name is Fresco. Fresco, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm going to pick up a heart. And can I do this? And I'm gonna put it in here. But I'm gonna repeat that first part until my hands are full. And then we'll do this, and then we'll repeat everything else forever. Right? So he's gonna pick up as much WUV as he can. Yeah. And in terms of the area that we do that in, this should be, as we said before, 6x6. Bam. Go. And so similarly, okay, so, oh, did you never get a name? You're the feeding one. Your name is Thomas. Thomas, I actually want to try an optimization here, which is if you could do another repeat, but do this until your hands are full. Yeah. And then do this other part. Oh, I see the problem. Whoa, 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 what happened? Okay, I can fix this. Repeat this forever. But, then in here, why did it take away the repeat? Oh, I get it. I gotta drag it in, right? Okay, repeat until your hands are full. Fine. And then I have to drag in another repeat. Let's see if that will work. Better. Similarly, Fresco, you actually need to repeat this part until your hands are empty. Let's make a new team. This will be Team Nursery. Is there like a collapse all teams button? Little things that we could use. Okay, Team Lumber's all backed up for some reason. We gotta look into that. What's the matter here? Lots of bots with no energy. Where is the doctor? Doctor Tremendous needs to be wound up. Go item. This is leading to a collapse of our whole lumber system. And so actually we could make some of these people more efficient. I guess just the sticks person, right? That's fine. Sticks person, you're doing fine. It's not a big deal. Are there tons of loose mushrooms lying around? Not really. Everything's moving fine. Dr. Dr. Fence Painter doesn't actually cover the nursery though, which is a bit of an issue. So we're gonna need another doctor. I can do that. Log. We'll need some poles, which you should probably just take from here. Oh, we just needed one, right? Three planks. Oh, look at all the robots. Oh, it's coming together. They want me to do 12 research, which feels like a lot. I'll be honest. Okay, so you're the new doctor. Come over here, and when somebody needs to be wound up, that's when will be your moment to shine. You're gonna be Dr. Vacation. Great. But, before we do this, we need a new colonist seed. The colonist seeds thing is very weird. You need one more, right? Bam, here comes our new colonist. How are all our colonists doing for food? They are all terribly hungry. Why is this? Somebody is not doing their job. Fresco? Thomas? Repeat until hands full. Oh, I see. Repeat until hands are empty, feeding the colonists. Okay, he's gonna feed him now. It's fine. We took care of it. Let's actually put this up to 6 colonists. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, perfect. Doctor, vacation. Watch what I do. Go wind this man. And do this in a 13 by 13. Just a big ol' area. Covering all of the nursery and maybe like this. Shoot. Like this. That'll be more than enough. And do that forever. These babies are too far apart. Why are these babies not spaced closer together? Which means that... Okay, so Dr. Vacation, go on Team Robospital. Team Lumber is looking good. Oh, everybody's working. Team Nursery. I need you both to change your area that you work in to be a little bit larger. So instead of 6 by 6, you're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to be 9 by 9. That's too much. That's fine, actually. You're going to be 7 by 7. Why is this not the way that I expect it to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's right. One, 2, 3. Oh, I see. Those babies are spaced too far apart. That's the problem. Okay, you're good. Move these babies closer together. These babies need to be spaced more efficiently. Thomas, you also need to change the area that you're looking in. Also to be 7 by 7. That's perfect. Great. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'm gonna make more babies. It's weird, but that's what we're doing. Too bad you can't set a patrol path for the doctors. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I mean, the problem is it comes down to an issue of, like, not having enough memory. So, like, if we could give a long set of instructions to somebody, we could have them do a patrol. I mean, we could basically have one doctor walk to a point, look for somebody to wind, walk to another point, look for somebody to wind. We actually might be able to do it. We might be able to have a doctor who goes around and winds up any doctors who are stuck. Let's see that after this. That might be a thing to do. Oh, it's so weird with the babies. How's the research coming? Oh, research is coming along great. I'll make the babies manually. That's fine. Just feeding them tons and tons of mushrooms. How's everybody's food? Everybody is almost starving. Good. he's running around. He's feeding everybody. They're fine. They're nearly starving. They're not starving. Oh man, look at all the logs and the planks and the poles. It is a thing of beauty. They've lost me a little bit on the whole nursery, making babies eat mushrooms to collect their hearts thing, but it's fine. We need another baby over here. Spacing out babies for optimal baby spacing. Good. This doctor is working. Yeah, let's see about doctor who walks around patrolling other doctors. We can put him on the team Robospital. Oh, team Robospital, somebody is oh no, they're all searching. That's fine. What did I do here? We got plenty of mushrooms, right? Plenty of foods. This guy's filling up his arms as much as he can every time. Okay, so we gotta swap the baby to our offhand. You can't do that, says the game. Game says, don't swap the baby to your offhand. Fine. Now this is all maximum babies. I mean, not maximum, but 9. Jeez. Wow. What else? Let's look at our other goals. So this is all working on robotics technology. Is that good? Is that bad? It's probably fine. We have a lot of things that we could do now. We could build a little orchard, which I guess would get us more food, or a pumpkin patch, although I haven't seen a pumpkin. Look how much stuff is in this game. Oh man. Okay. We could also make a little fruit farm, farm some berries. Set that up to the south here. Or set up maybe right over here. What's wrong with Team Lumber? Oh, Team Lumber's back online. Good. Oh, I really like having the teams though, so I can just quickly check the status of the different areas. Everything's kind of chugging along now. It's kind of good. All right, let's see what else we can build. It says I can build a wardrobe, storage, special storage for your special hats and tops. Okay, yeah, let me build the wardrobe next to this monument. 4 logs, 4 poles, 8 planks. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll need 8 planks. This will take multiple trips. Really wishing I had built this closer to the log storage, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't actually pick up the log. Team Robospital is searching. Team Shroom is offline, but I think it's going to be fine again in a second. Is somebody winding? How many robots do we have in total? 24. Nice. Oh, I need more planks too. So yeah, so in terms of our systems, we've got the quarry, we've got the robots who make tools for the other robots. We've got the lumber yard, which is almost full of trees. The log storage, I don't know, the chopping up mill where we make the planks and the poles. It is a little shocking how much more convenient, like, these things have made our lives. To just be able to, like, walk over and just be like, oh, 4 poles? Let me just grab those off of the pole storage. It's very nice. The massive, yeah, we have 90 planks, like. There are some problems with the system, don't get me wrong. For instance, look at this big stack of planks that's here. That's not supposed to be like that. But because every time we make a plank, 1 gets stored in the planks and 1 gets turned into poles. Oh, did something happen here? No. We built the wardrobe, though. Oh, do I get my hats? Yes! Oh my goodness, this is huge. I look like a mushroom. Fantastic. A party hat? No, we're doing Look, I'm a little mushroom person. Oh, fantastic. I'm so glad we built the wardrobe. Good. Not a moment too soon. Team Robospital has a problem. Who's offline? Dr. Fence Painter, where are you? He's probably in here. Alright, so I said we were going to make a robot who patrols the other robots, right? Let's actually see what we get from our research first, maybe. Let's actually look at that real quick. I know this is sort of a bad idea because it takes everything offline. Basic robot workbench. Don't we already have these things? A bot. Bot head. Bot body. Crew data storage. Oh, so you know what? We might be able to make a really good robot who runs around and winds up the doctors. Who's gonna have a lot of storage, a lot of memory to be able to store all these instructions. Yeah, extra robot memory to fit in more instructions. So we'll have a lot of crummy robots, a lot of robot doctors for each area, and then one really good, really smart robot who winds up the doctors. And he'll be like the hospital king. What is the most important doctor called? Hospital king? I think that's right. He'll be the Robospital king. Okay, so what needs automating here? I guess I could help out. All the babies are pretty much starving to death. Good. We need more food. We need another supply of food to feed the babies. Hey, but look, we got our robotic stuff. So, geez, not to be overwhelmed or anything, but look at all this crap we can make now. So I guess that means it's time to make a basic bot. Wow, okay. A basic bot workbench? Wait, that's the same as... No, it's different from a bot assembly unit. But it's similar. Chief of Medicine? That sounds right. Yeah. Something like that. The Surgeon General? We'll put this here. It's gonna be... How many logs does it need? 4 logs? No, I tell a lie. I'm putting it up here while we build it, and then we'll move it somewhere else afterwards. That's what I should always do. We should have had a little construction zone in between all of these things. That would make it, like, super convenient, but it's fine. Let's pick up the planks from here, just to try to prevent this from becoming an overwhelming problem. And you need 4 more, you say? And then we'll need 4 poles as well. Oh, you need 6 poles. I lied. Weird, but okay. Alright, let's move our basic bot workbench. And I guess we'll put it, like, over here. Fine. Wow. Yeah. Build a bot head. A plank and a tree seed. Is there a random tree seed? Oh, the guy who picks up tree seeds is doing too good of a job. Okay, no worries. I guess I could cut down a tree myself, like some kind of an ogre. There's a tree seed. And 1 plank, you say? A little odd. Wasn't I gonna build something to keep these babies from starving to death? I sort of remember something like that. Okay, so I have a bot head. So what, do I stack all these things on top of each other? I guess I'll make each one of these parts. They just want 1 pole and 2 planks. And a bot drive. Is there gonna be a step where I must be missing something? Is there a machine that I need to actually put the robots together? No. None of this. You wanted 1 plank and 1 pole. Can do. Let me get the plank from the big pile of planks that builds up the longer time goes on. And the pole we can just get from pole storage. That's fine. That's a steady system. Maybe if I just set these down and then put... Oh yeah, that's it. That... No, that's not right. I guess that's not it. Maybe if I put these on here. Huh. How do I... Let me think about this. Do they teach me this? I have the pieces of a robot, I think. Okay, robotics. A lot of robot stuff. Tools, buildings. Doop. Oh, we should try to build a vehicle at some point. That would be very cool. Structures. Basic robot workbench. Is there like a robot assembly? Can I glue these robot pieces together? What do I need? Game you didn't teach me! Is there a tutorial associated with this one? We have not unlocked it, but maybe there would be. Basic upgrades. Oh, maybe I put them on to a robot? Oh, I'm really not sure. What if I... Aha! Bot assembly unit 2. Here we go. This is how I do this. Do you give it to an existing bot? I thought that too for a second. But I guess I do it like this. Okay, here he is. He's not as beautiful as the other robots, but that's okay. How do I give him more memory? Let me see if I can just do that real quick. He needs... Well, how much memory does he have right now, out of interest? 16 KB. That might be enough. So, yeah. So you're gonna go... Here's your move. Oh, we need somebody to wind, though. So check out what I'm gonna do. Let's... Oh, man. Oh, wait. I can paint areas. Wait, really? Oh, I should have done this a million years ago. I didn't know this. So I could have done, like... Wow. This could have been the lumberyard. And now if I look at... So could I have told somebody to go to the lumberyard? Oh, let's just do this real quick. This actually is going to make this a little bit easier, I think. We'll call this the quarry. And that added that, right? Yeah! We'll go... This will be the mushroom farm. This will be the shroomiary. This will be the nursery and research. We'll just call this the nursery. So the question is, can I tell my robot to go around to each of these? The other thing I gotta do is, I gotta pick up this real quick. And put down the bot assembly down here, so that I can make a robot that doesn't get wound up by somebody right away. So I can teach this robot how to wind. Yeah. Again, it's a problem kind of always in this game, trying to like program the robots, because I have to show them how to do the thing. I can't just like type the command. Oh, we need new research here, right? This is just all piling up right now. Let's get I don't care. Storage technology. Let's get that going. That seems useful. I don't know what it is, but couldn't hurt. Okay, so here's my bot. We need a little robot that's just going to be for instruction. Let's grab a tree seed. Oh, and we didn't make the sawmill of a location. Let's do that real quick, too. Like this. Sawmill. And so we'll try to tell him to go to each of these places, and we'll send him crisscrossing around, maybe. What else do I need here? A log. Let's grab this one. That fell out of bounds. 3 planks. And a pole. The baby's crying is a little bit annoying. They're not like dying. They're just very unhappy. Okay, good. That I can live with. Okay, so here's my new robot. Robot, I need you to pay attention. We're gonna go to him. So here's the question. Can I copy? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why'd it remove it? That's fine. Well, it's not that fine. Can't I put in? Undo. Thank God. Okay. My question, as always, is... why can't I just copy this? Because I want him to do this every time he goes somewhere. But instead, I'm going to have to do this really weird thing. Can I... Okay, you need a name. You're gonna be Surgeon General. Huxley. Huxel. No, Surgeon General, oh, Surgeon General Gren. Okay, Gren. What I need to do is literally make... I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Am I gonna make 4 robots just to wind them up in front of Gren so he can learn to wind 4 times? That seems insane. And yet, I find myself not sure of an easier way to do this. Okay, let's see. Can't I drop everything to me? Hide extra instructions. Oh, I want those. Expand panel. Oh, that didn't help very much. Okay. Uh-huh. I guess that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Surgeon General Gren, you're an odd fellow, but you're the best man for the job. I'm gonna... whatever, I'll make you 4 robots. You think that I won't do it? We can also, so we'll send him here, 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 here. And he'll check for robots who need to be wound up every time. I think that makes sense. What does he need then? He needs more robots. Right. Very weird. Let's grab a tree seed, because we can put that in our offhand, but we can't put a log in our offhand. And we'll just have a pile of robots here. It's fine. We'll name them and give them jobs as needed. 1, 2, 3. You also need a pole. Oh, which I do have. Alright, Gren. Pay attention. Insanely, I have to show you me winding this other robot now, too. That's all for now. Pile of robots. A bit of a bother, it must be said. Yeah, so we need another food source. The mushrooms are just not coming in quick enough. Let's take a pull from this big stack of pulls. Why are the pulls not getting moved in here faster? Is there a problem with Team... Oh, Team Robospital also needs some help. But out of interest, why isn't this person picking up pulls and moving them over? That'll be Team Lumber. No, Team Choppy. Imogen. No. Shuttle. Repeat until pole storage 1 is full. Find nearest pole in. Hey! Oh, a backpack upgrade. That seems kind of great. Yeah, find nearest pole in. Why you no do this? It's because pole storage 1 is full, I guess? I guess 95 counts as full. That's sort of fair. Okay, Doctor. Surgeon General. Watch what we're doing. Just send him with the other idle robots. Oh boy. I need another tree seed, which are a little hard to come by just because my boys here are so zealous. I'll grab this one. Go walk away from the camp a little bit. Oh, and I said I was going to fix up Team Robospital, but then I didn't do that. I'm going to say it's not an emergency. Oh, we got to get new research going. Oh, boy. Do this here. If the icon on the palette with poles is red blinking, then it is considered full. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. That makes sense. Let's also get Mercy. What was I doing here? Planks and poles. Easy. Shouldn't have done that in 2 trips. Okay, Doctor, I have one more patient for you to see. Just watch what I do. Alright, he is gonna need a memory upgrade because we only have 4 KB left. But now he knows how to charge 4 different robots. Mercy. Okay, on Team Robospital, who needs to be wound? Dr. Tremendous. It's always you, isn't it? It's because the lumberyard is so busy. I can't even see him in there, though. Dr. Tremendous, where are you? Is that you? Dr. Tremendous is back online. Okay, he'll bring the lumber mill back up. I need to make a memory upgrade. Accrued extra memory to fit in more instructions. I wish I knew how much, but that's okay. We'll see. And if it's not enough, then we'll make a different plan. Maybe we'll only send him to 3 locations to start. Oh, so you wanted 2 tree seeds. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. Nope. Oh, we need to start new research. Okay. Lots to do. I don't care. Tool technology, sure. Let me get a stone. I know a place to get a stone from. All these starving babies are powering our research. Oh boy. Oh, that'll be a quick one too. 2 poles. Alright, can I put this in this robot? Bam! How much... Oh, I understand what happened. He's holding it, whereas what I need is for him to... The crude brain is 4 extra lines. Ooh, that's not a ton. How do I install it? No. Give me the brain upgrade. Give it to me. Brain upgrade. You can put it in a box. You can use it in a hand. I believe it's either control right click or left click. Let's try it. Control right click. That'll do it. Nice. Cool. Thank you. That's very helpful. Cool. So all we want him to do is go from place to place and look for bots to charge, right? So I guess let's do that. So where's the first place we want to send him? Let's send him to the nursery first. Oh, wait. I don't think I need to do that. Can't he just look? If I just say... Yeah, I think I F'd this up. That's okay. Look for bots to charge in here. And can you go beyond 13 by 13? Ah, 14 by 14. Oh, so he didn't actually need the memory upgrade, necessarily. That's fine. Look for somebody to charge in here. Then look for somebody to charge in the lumber place. Then look for somebody to charge in the tool area and the quarry. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, but we want him to... He's gonna get stuck. Right? Because he's gonna be stuck searching in these things. This might not work. This might be a big fail. Just build these overlapping, I guess. It's fine. And maybe even desirable. Yeah, so what's gonna happen is... He's gonna stop, right? Because he's gonna be looking for the nearest... Hey, we got the research. You have unlocked a new level of research. Oh, cool. What can we learn? Clothing, construction, cooking, pottery. We should learn some shelter, right? Our babies are just out in the rain right now, which is a little bit funny, but probably not what we want to do long term. We can learn fire. We've been making robots for years and years and years here, but soon we'll have unlocked the secret of fire. Wow. Okay, I'm unlocking stuff faster than I can learn how it works, really, but that's fine. Let's just get cooking technology, because that one's expensive, and will take us a long time. Oh, I can't get it, potentially, because I don't have a berry. Fine, we'll build the shelter. And let's check on the Surgeon General. And confirm that he is stuck searching. Yeah, so let's see. So how will we make him do what we actually want him to do? Can I put in an if? That's gonna... What are our if conditions like? If... Nah, that's not gonna do it for us. Ah, shucks. You know what? The Surgeon General is a mistake. Because he's just gonna be... He's not gonna do his rounds the way that we need. So, what we could do is have him go to each of the doctors specifically and recharge them. Could you give an idea of how to get him to work? So what I want him to do is patrol around these areas and charge the doctor robots. So there's like a doctor robot in each area that charges anybody who needs charging. But I have to wind the doctors. And so the idea is to then tighten that, you know, even more by having one super doctor who walks around and charges up anybody who needs it. Let's just stop you for a second. How many? We got 4 here. So let's see if we can have him go to those doctors specifically and wind them up. So instead of moving to bot discharged, this is not going to work, but we'll try it. The other thing also wasn't working, so we got to find our doctors. They are not identifying themselves on the screen. So we got to, let's, doctors, I'll stop. And that way we can paint each one of these doctors specifically. Surgeon General Gren. Where's Dr. Fence Painter? There he is. Okay, first thing you're gonna do, Gren, you're going to walk to Fence Painter. No, not find the nearest spot idol. Find Fence Painter specifically. Ah, it's not gonna work. Okay, that's fine. We'll find something else for Gren to do. He's not gonna be the Surgeon General. That's fine. Gren, don't sweat it. Let's bring these bots back online. Dr. Robots, that's fine. I'll just hand wind. There's only 4 of them. There'll be 5 soon. We'll hand wind them. Gren, we'll find some job for you. I don't know what it will be, but for now you get to sit with the other idle robots. Alright, so what we really needed is another source of food, because these babies are starving all the time. So let's see what we've got in terms of food sources. Barrel, small silo. Wonders. Okay, just kidding. Let's see what we've got in terms of plans. That'll give me a hint. We could build a berry farm. We could try to build an orchard. Fruit tree bashed. An apple planted. Okay, let's look around for a fruit tree. I think I've seen something that looked like a fruit tree. This is wildflowers. That's mushrooms. We could always build just another mushroom farm or a berry farm, but it would be cool to... I swear we saw a little... Aha! A fruit tree! So they want me to, just to be clear... Let's pin this. You want me to bash a fruit tree. To bash it. I'm a little bit worried about... You know what? We just gotta go for it. Let's get an axe. Real quick. Let's just look at the tools and make sure there's not the, like, this is the thing you use to pull the things off of a tree. That's really obvious. Like a... fishing stick? Okay, these are all fishing things. A dredger. Hoe, scythe, metal axe. Oh wow, we can make metal things. A mallet. Bash trees to get seeds, sticks, fruit, and the like. This is what we need. Okay, cool. So yes, good thing we didn't chop down the tree, despite the temptation to. We will build a mallet. We've got a little workbench. I want to build a mallet. Wow, look at all the stuff we can make now. This is actually kind of crazy. Should we build a backpack upgrade? I suppose we should. That seems pretty easy to get. I like we've just got the pile of robots out here. If we need a robot doing a more complicated task, we'll put this guy on it. What else do I need here? Oh, one more blank. Oh, I thought it was 4. Okay, no worries. So is that... Can I have this? How do I... Ah, I think that worked. Yeah, so we have another space in our backpack. Cool. Oh, I get it. Cool, 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 cool. And then this we want to set to be a mallet now, which is going to need a log and a pole. I'd recommend getting the scooter upgrade. Okay, just to move around quicker. Let's, we'll do that right after we build the mallet. It'll just take a second. Oh, there's actually a closer log here. Nope. Put that over here. How hard could it be? Let's see. Scooter is easy enough. We gotta make a wheel though, so let's start with crude wheel. And did that need to... I have an inkling that... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Press the wrong button. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, especially as your base grows and commutes become longer. That makes sense. I imagine I'll need 2 wheels for a scooter, although I don't quite remember. Yes, okay, so 2 wheels, that's easy enough. 1 plank and 3 poles. Get ourselves a scooter. Oh yeah! Oh, very good. Very swish. Okay, so we've made the mallet. What we need, though, is a station for making mallets. So we got to set up another one of these bad boys. And it's going to take a log. What does it take? Log and a pole. So we could set that up down here, potentially. Although it would be nice to put it up by the other tool station. So let's actually, yes, do that. I take it all back. Put that bad boy. Yeah, right there. Right where it needs to be. This is gonna be the mallet station. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even have, mercy. We only have 1 fruit tree here. Let's figure out how fruit trees work before we set up the machine that makes mallets. Although we do have a lot of robots just kind of lying around at the same time. It's fine. Okay, so again, looking at this for hints. Apple planted, apple stored. So, okay, we can guess how this works. Let's make this our little orchard. Oh, we're gonna have to get somebody to clear that out. Maybe that's gonna be a good thing to pick up for next time. Oh, we can put a robot on it now. Yeah, actually, I think this is probably a good place to call it. Let's just see if there's any other upgrades we want to make before we get started. Or before we call it for the day. Crude data storage. Is that for me? Unclear. Oh, although, if that's what I think it is, that seems like something that I would really want. No, yeah, let's call it there for today. And we'll make a plan. I'll leave the apples in my inventory, and that will remind me that we're going to build the apple farm. And we'll be able to make a good plan. We'll get some robots on clearing out this and digging lots of holes. Kind of similar to what we did with the lumberyard over here. And then we'll set that up. And that should help our babies not be starving to death constantly the way that they are right now. Which would probably be good. We may have over-babied. For temporary cutting errors, you could just move your main tree cutting guy there for like a minute, and then when he's done, move him back. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, because we could just reset his boundary. You're right. Cool. Yeah, but let's call it there for today. I want to make sure that I don't get too deep into a project just before we would plan to wrap up. But yeah, so let's just review our little world. We got lots of different teams all working together. We got, of course, I guess Team Tools was the first team. We got 3 little robots making tools whenever we need them. They started out by helping out Team Quarry, who are just mining this little area of stone, putting rocks in here. That's all that they're doing. Much more involved is Team Lumber. Team Lumber is a brave team of 6 robots, all planting trees densely in this little forest, jamming the logs over here, putting the sticks away. It's great. From there, we've got Team... Who's next? Team Choppy, who's taking the logs and turning them into more finished products, excuse me. The planks and the sticks. We got Team Shrooms, just over here farming some mushrooms. Team Nursery, which is taking those mushrooms and feeding them to some starving babies. And of course, the most important team of all, Team Robospital, who Dr. Fence Painter needs a wind, are going around keeping the lights on for everybody else. What beautiful robot synergy we have created. Look how big this cool world is. It's kind of nice. It's so humbling to see the small area. I think we'll be back playing more of this game sometime. Yeah, I'm not done with it yet. I worry that it's going to spiral out of control, and like I said, I'm gonna burn myself out on this. But for the moment, this is all still manageable. This is all still pretty cool. I'm excited to set up a fruit farm and try to get some more food to these babies. Should be good. Let's save our game real quick, because otherwise I'm definitely gonna forget. We don't need this one anymore. Here's our new one, though. Save complete. Perfect. And let's go to the calendar real quick, just to wrap up for the day. Bam, 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 bam. Nice. So, this was the Sunday afternoon chill stream. We played some Autonauts. I gotta say, I still really like it. There's little annoyances, you know, trying to teach the robots how to do things sometimes, but it's part of the game, and you learn to work around it. And once you really get everything online, you know, totally automate something like the production of planks. Oh, so good. So good to see everybody working. So good to just not worry about those things anymore. We'll be back tomorrow for Cool People Monday. That'll be from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be wrapping up Resident Evil 4. So we've been playing the kind of DLC missions for that. We should be done with that. We should be able to finish those off tomorrow. We might play some Mercenaries mode after that just to kind of check that out. And that'll be that. If you watched any of this live today, thanks so much for watching live. Thanks for being in the chat. Thank you for the tips. Man, this game, pretty cool, but I do need the help. And if you watch this as a recording, thanks for watching that way too. And until next time, I will, where is it? Bam, see ya later.